Okay, here we go. So last week we left off with you guys doing battle in the sewers.
Yes.
One of the sewer systems below Luskin, and it was after you had tracked down a series of events that involved murdering innocent elderly people throughout Luskin, and hobos and stuff like that got murdered. Um, you found several clues along the way. Most of them were pretty obvious at the crime scenes. The green metallic fluid mixed in with the blood, the stones scattered throughout the crime scene that were sort of magnetic, and then you went into the Church of Tempest and discovered on the third floor there was a sort of like a journal or a notebook left up there by someone mentioning what they were planning to do with the murders. Now, you guys have already pieced together who this person may be. It may be someone from your past, this like a tiefling character that you've encountered before. And you made your way through the sewers and fought some sewer creatures, an Otiog, and then you entered this other chamber from the sewers that looked a lot different. Not actually part of the sewers, but like an underground facility. And you went into a room there and were attacked by three elemental creatures, these like small earth elementals. And you survived that encounter, and now that's where we're picking off right after that.
Yep. Yep.
So who wants to lead in here?
Okay.
Well, real quick, something seems to be wrong with my Rule 20. I can't see any characters.
You can't? Oh, I think
No.
your token's gone. So just I'll fix that in a second. But you guys need to role play out what you want to do here. You just recovered from a long fight, and
Yes, we did.
I'm gonna move up a little.
So that was a pretty tough battle, but we survived it. Seems like some of you might be bruised and a little exhausted on your abilities. But I think we are getting close to our destination.
Have we searched the room yet? I look around the room and try to see if I see anything of value.
do you see anything of value? So make a perception check.
Um,
You have dark vision, so you can still kind of see.
what am I making?
Perception.
Perception.
You see, I mean, if you're looking for valuables, you sure to come up short, but you see that there's a path leading to the east, and there's another iron door there, but there's another door to the south right here that you see looks more like a makeshift wooden door or something.
What is the red bar above my person?
It's your hit points. I filled them all in on these tokens. I may not leave that there.
I see. But, okay.
Yeah, I use red for hit points. I use green for armor class, and 16 is your passive perception. So you can all use that. Or I'm not sure if it's ooh, Julian's is like 21. That can't be right.
Yeah, Julian got. Well, it was the end of the battle, and we didn't decide. Like, we had so many rounds left.
Never mind. I know.
So we're gonna use the wolf spirit to heal up. That's where we left off at.
Yeah, you guys can do that for however many charges are left. I forget if we had.
Do you have improved initiative up?
Blue is armor class.
Yeah, blue is armor class.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
Yeah. Okay. Huh.
Do you think
so?
These golems are the ones that were guarding the the laboratory?
Absolutely. Makes sense. You guys should heal your wound. You look like you're extremely bleeding, pretty bloodied. I mean, you guys have some deep gashes and stuff about you. Especially you, Elf.
Oh, is K-Pax here?
No, he's not
No.
here.
No, we
Oh.
killed K-Pax.
He's like, yeah,
Mhm.
I'll take all that healing. Send it my way, Julian. So he tells you to send him the healing spirit. Do you do that, Julian?
Dave!
Yeah, I'm just trying to find out how many turns are left.
Well,
At least half, I believe. So he can
Yeah,
get
something like
yeah.
that.
he can get what,
Like we
3d6
didn't take more than
out of it?
5 turns to beat these dudes, right?
We went into, I hit clear on the round counter, so probably like at least 4 rounds we did.
Yeah, let's just say 4 then.
Yeah. So that leaves
Okay.
what, 6 left?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have said that we have 4 left. It's 10 rounds total.
Yeah. So that would be 6 more. 6.
I'll give you guys 6,
6 dice.
66 out of that, and
Sweet.
everybody can
Yeah.
take 3 of that, or one person can take up to 3.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Julian could take 3d6 and
Yep.
K-Pax could take 3d6. Or we could just leave him here because
It's up to you. I'll roll for K-Pax if you want. Is that what you guys are doing? So he got 16 hit points back from that. I rolled pretty high.
yeah, that's good. Good job.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, he's back up to 33 hit points.
I get plus 10 up to 44.
You're up to, what are you up to, Willie?
I was at 34
You got 10,
before.
okay.
Yep.
Alright, that's cool. Yep, I got you there, okay. Yeah, you guys can change the hit points on your token if you want. That's mostly for you, if you want to track hit points for yourselves there. For combat, I'm going to use improved initiative still. So.
Absolutely.
All right, so you guys use up the healing spirit. Julian, that should be in your journal. So if you summon that, just drag it down yourself, so I don't have to for now on.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Just double check. I think I
Yes.
said controlled by Julian. Yeah, so it should be in your journal.
Sweet, thanks.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. He fades away after that, I'm assuming, and now he's gone.
Hey, I got a question. Is there any trace of like from these elementals, like that has pebbles matching the crime scenes that we've might have come across?
They're similar to some of them, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Well,
very similar.
yeah, I'm actually asking the party because I don't know how to investigate. So
Yeah, I think this is the same kind of magic or the same kind of creatures that killed the old people.
well, we're here. Well, there appears to be a door right there to the south of us, and another one to the east of us. Say we go investigate the southern door. See what's down there.
Southern?
Yeah, the southern one.
All right, you go first. See what you can.
I don't know how to detect for traps, but guess I could go down and.
Here, let me try to see if this door has any traps on it, or if it's safe to go through. So I'm just looking in the
I could try to kick it open.
Keyhole, etc. or you could just try to kick it open.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an investigation check for the door.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking because it's pretty heavily guarded, right?
I I mean, it was guarded, yeah. So, like, you think it's locked? Yeah, it's definitely locked.
It's locked.
Well, I'm pretty decent with these tools. I could try that.
Okay, go
Unless
ahead.
somebody else wanted to take a stab at it here. Okay.
No. I mean, K-Pax is sitting on his lazy ass. Not do anything. You might as well
uh,
go about doing it.
how do I? Oh,
Yeah, it's in a different location on the sheet sometimes. Okay, you
Wow.
fiddle around with the door and you pop that lock open. It was fairly tricky at first, but you knew exactly how to handle this type of door mechanism, and you opened it with ease. The door appears to
sweet.
be unlocked now.
Okay. Who wants the honor of opening the door?
Sure, I
I'm going
will.
in first.
I go open up the door.
You open
And
the door.
Whoa, where did
Gauntlet's
everybody go?
Gauntlet's gonna give K-Pax 15 extra hit points from lay on hands real quick. Also, because he's
Okay.
still pretty hurt.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, K-Pax can go. Thinking.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure I was on mute. Okay. So you're God Hunter, you're opening the door, right?
Yeah, I'm opening the door.
Okay. You take your time and open the door.
I'm not taking my time. I'm opening the door.
Yeah. I mean, like, you don't shove the door open or slam it open or anything like that because you
No.
didn't describe yourself doing it
No.
as such.
No. Well, we had someone pick the lock, so I just opened the door and let it gently swing open, and I peer inside and I step inside. So
Okay. Yeah, you see
oh,
that there's a fairly small chamber ahead.
okay.
Yeah, just try to, pick either side of that to go on. As you enter the room, you notice that there are several things in the room. There appears to be a desk, a chest, and several work tables and stuff like that, a chair, and piles of stones gathered up in
Hey,
the
look
corner.
at those piles of stone. Don't those look familiar? This looks like be someone's study.
It's not
Yeah.
here.
All right.
Okay, so what are you guys
Now
doing?
this looks like these tables are like chemistry tables.
Go ahead and make an investigation check to see what you can find on them.
Uh, making a lot of checks. Investigation.
They're definitely alchemical in nature. You see a lot of different substances scattered over the tables. There's some notes written about different combinations of chemicals that mix for this and that. Most of it doesn't make sense to you unless you have a background in nature. But you definitely believe it's related to some type of alchemical process, or at least an arcane process. You'd have to perform an Arcana check to know more about it. But
I guess that's not very good. But
yeah, it's nothing you've read about. I mean, you've never seen anything in the arcane journals about this particular process going on here. You failed chemistry basically at Bard College, so.
Are there any green oozes in like a bottle or anything like that?
You see a green viscous fluid in several of the beakers on the table. You think it's similar to the kind of stuff that you found, yeah. You're not sure what it does, but it looks like the same stuff, definitely.
Come over to the chest and let's see if I can open it.
Alright, so what are you doing there?
I'm gonna open. Damn it.
Okay, you're opening the chest.
Yeah.
All right, I need everybody in the room to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You can also all add +3 because you're all close to me.
Okay.
To the Constitution save.
Yeah, to any save. My aura gives a +3 for everybody.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, Gauntlet. Rummy did great. God Hunter, Julian. I'm waiting on Starling.
No, I did. I went first.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you
Mhm.
see it.
Oh, yeah,
There's
there's yours.
22.
So, you guys were, I guess, bracing for it. God Hunter flips open the case, and this poisonous gas starts to erupt out of it, filling the room. You all
Oh.
hold your breath until it sort of dissipates out of the like. I guess there's like some grating on the top of the room where it sort of vents out eventually. But you still take damage. You all take half damage. I think Gauntlet, are you immune to poison?
I don't have to breathe, and I'm resistant to poison.
You're resistant, so you're gonna take.
But I
You're
don't
gonna
breathe,
take
so I don't know how
half
that
damage
works.
anyway. So
Okay.
everybody takes half of that, so you all take 10 poison damage.
Okay.
Starling takes 10. Actually, Papax wasn't in the room, so he's safe. But Gauntlet, you're resistant, right?
Yeah, resistant to poison.
Not immune. Okay, so you still take 10 though, even though you failed your save. You would have taken half again if you passed. But okay, so yeah, you're like all like, looking at God Hunter like, hey, why did you open that? Like, or at least I would be. But yeah, he flipped that open pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, we're just sitting here, examining things. I didn't expect no stinking trap to go off.
No worries. I would have done it if you didn't.
I
I have to
mean,
find out what's in every box. I
Well.
go over and sit inside the box.
Inside the chest.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
as you try to get in there, as you try to step into the chest, you notice, hey, wait, there's actual things in there. There's a pair of gloves in there that look interesting.
okay.
There's a potion bottle in there, a couple potions. There's like 3 potion bottles in there. One looks different, but 2 of them definitely look like healing potions, and they're quite large. That one you probably suspect are potions of greater healing, and there's 2 of them.
So that's all that was in there.
Yeah, a pair of gloves, 1 potion that you haven't identified yet, and then 2 potions of greater healing, which are fairly common in the realm, so you recognize those right away.
Does someone want to add that to our treasure list?
I hold up the potion we don't know and like wiggle it around, like swish it around, and ask if anybody recognizes it.
Ah.
I'll take a look.
Okay,
Not familiar with potion.
what are you doing to the potion?
Me?
Just
Or you? Yeah,
No,
go ahead.
maybe pop the lid, take a sniff or 2, shake it around, see if it changes colors.
It should be good.
It doesn't really change color. You can perform an Arcana check to see if you can recall it basically based on the way it looks, or you can take a little tiny sip of it to see if you can figure out what it's doing to you.
I'll do the Arcana check.
All right, you know what this is. This is a potion of resistance. So this potion will basically give you the effects of the spell resistance. So let's see here. Link this in chat.
I put those in our group loot.
Is it resistance of like anything?
It is a specific type, and I got to roll.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see what I get on that. I'm just gonna roll 1d10. It is a potion of resistance to poison,
Ah,
which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
You
yeah.
use that before you set that trap off, but
This potion will make poison effects not do as much damage to you. You can just whip it off.
yeah. So you got that. You know what that does, and the gloves definitely look interesting. Let me see if I can tell you more about them, or unless you guys want to try and identify the
I,
gloves somehow. Do you have
Yeah.
identify?
no, but I take one of the gloves and put it on my paw.
Okay. Let me see here.
I start like snapping my fingers and waving my
So
hand around.
yeah,
Even our photos.
let me see if I can tell you anything more about them. Let's see here.
I start strumming my lute with it.
Yeah, you can play your lute fine. The gloves are sort of form-fitting. They're very light leather. Let's see here. Let's go. Gloves and D&D Beyond. I'm going to share you this picture real quick. So show to players. Let me know if you all get that in your journal.
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
You should see it now.
Okay.
That's what
Those are
those
pretty.
gloves look
Yep.
like. Yeah.
Oh, is anybody here do bow and arrow?
Nope.
Who's
I'll allow you, because these gloves are fairly identifiable by the look. Maybe someone can do another Arcana check to see if they know. We'll set the DC at DC 15.
okay? Who is good at Arcana? Is it
Rummy's good at Arcana. You may be good at Arcana. You got to look at your
Oh,
sheet.
look.
Yeah, Arcana for me is 6.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's good. That's a good bonus at this
That's
level.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bards are the lore masters, so typically bards have Arcana. Yeah,
Oh,
you
look
know,
at that.
you know what they are. They are gloves of missile snaring. So
Ooh.
these gloves, okay, what they do. So let's get the right answer here. These gloves seem to almost meld into your hand when you don them. So like they become part of your hand almost. When a ranged weapon attack hits you while you're wearing them, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier, provided that you have a free hand. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch the missile if it is small enough for you to hold in that hand.
What was it? Plus what?
Here, I'm going to post it in chat.
Wow. Yeah. Post a magical item in chat.
I am. That's what
We
I
could
said.
put that. We could like paste and copy it into our magic. Wow, those are really good.
Yep, so I'm going to...
That's a really great magical item.
It's pretty good. Attunement is required, so you know that you need to actually like figure out how to use these properly.
Yeah, you got to spend time with it and
Whoever
use it
chooses
and
to
wear it.
wear them.
Probably someone Dexy.
The
Well, we
Somebody
have a few people.
the handout has been updated as well. So
There's dexterity. My dex is 7, but is somebody somebody else like who else? Even if it's not a high number.
Well,
Somebody
we
else have?
got keep
well,
access
you got to remember too
dexterous.
that
I'm not.
as long as you have to have a free hand to use this. So
Exactly.
that's
Yeah,
the
Okay.
deal of it.
Without meaning God Hunter.
Most of the time, Starling, you do have a free hand because you use a single rapier.
Okay.
So you got a
Well.
+4 to dex. You have a fairly good chance of making good use of them. Julian doesn't. K-Pax dual wields, Gauntlet's a two-handed weapon user, and Rummy would be probably the other person. But what do you usually have in your hands, Rummy? Is it a staff or?
The quarterstaff's on my back, but I usually just use my components. But I don't have good decks, so
Okay.
I
But
would
it
really.
might.
And I'm a great weapon user as well, so wouldn't do
Yeah,
me any
they're all
good.
yours.
All
And
right.
I've shield. I've ways to block stuff.
Okay, I put
Yeah,
on
you
these
do.
really pretty gloves.
Looks like you got some pretty gloves there.
These are really pretty. Yeah, I'm wearing them. Wearing them home.
Remember,
Wearing them out of the shop.
remember when you use them, it requires your reaction for that round. Okay.
Okay.
So you can blow your reaction with it, or use your reaction for something else. It's your choice what to do.
I'm gonna have to get used to these.
That's more than worth it to use reaction
Yeah,
if someone does a range attack on you with a
you're
range
gonna have to
weapon.
practice over the course of a long rest.
Okay.
Julian's gonna have to take target practice at you and just shoot you over and over with a bow and see if you can catch the arrows.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you got a magic item there.
Okay, good job.
So what else are you guys doing in this room?
Does
Oh.
anybody need any more healing potions to hold on to?
Is there scrolls and all sorts of stuff on here? I mean, that they could look through.
There is one thing comes out particularly that it seems this book right here on this table has been written in a lot recently as you kind of go through some of the stuff.
Does it have pictures?
It may have some pictures. Pictures that wouldn't make too much sense, like pictures of anatomy and stuff like that. But next to that is a journal.
Well, who can read really well? There's a book and a journal right there. You guys, why don't you take a look at it? Tell me what's in it.
Is anyone going to read it?
Because I don't know how to
I'll
read.
read it.
Come on, motherfuckers.
All right, whoever decides to read it has to read this out loud. Okay.
Motherfuckers, read me, because I don't know how to read.
I'm sharing this. Okay, there you go.
All right. During my youth in Waterdeep, I was tortured for my appearance. Humans, elves, and dwarves all regarded me and my brother as friends and devils, and we were spat upon without a second thought. I was cast out into the streets to survive a life of destitution and peril. We were forced to steal to survive. That life turned into a life of hatred for all the normal races of Faerun. My brother died when I was 15. He was attempting to steal some bread at a local bakery in the city. He never had much hope. He lacked my intelligence and my grace for thievery. I warned him to be careful, but to no fault of his own he was. The city officials imprisoned him and later crucified him for his crimes. I vowed vengeance. One day I would rise in power and seek out my revenge. Thus I began my long search for knowledge. Travel from place to place, learning magical secrets and studying ancient tomes of power. For a brief time I studied under a wizard in Kalinsham. He worshipped the dark arts, so he took pity on my demonic appearance. During this time I was introduced to the teachings of Sivar Rim. I studied a book of power that detailed the art of demonic summoning. Truly, this was real power. The ability to conjure mighty creatures from the plains. I also learned his history as well, he being the infamous Serra Vortex, the one who shall return and conquer the world and reshape it in his image. Many are those that worship him in secret. I myself admire such a devious entity. Endeavoring to ever appease my true master, I sought even greater knowledge. Think of it, demons and power, yes. While the elemental lords of the plains are the titans in their own right. It has been 10 years since I arrived in the north. After my time in Kalinsham, under the guidance of the Dark One, I learned the secrets of elemental summoning, and how to perfect its methods. Careful practice is required when seeking such power. One must experiment with different methods in order to perfect the dark arts. I have discovered that experimentation on different internal organs can produce wondrous results in forming powerful summons. Recently, I encountered a band of mercenaries that destroyed my laboratory near the Neverwinter. I have sworn revenge on these would-be heroes. They, however, could not subdue me on my account of increased knowledge and trinkets. My store of earth elementals control allows me to full power over the elementals I summon. My sending stone then allows me to direct my minions from a safe distance, just in case they were to turn against me. My amulet of portals allows me to create a pocket of safety to escape to, as well as travel to and from locations with ease. Time is nearing for the return of Server Vortex, and I plan to be a winning side. I have reached out to members of his followers and offered my services, which they have gladly accepted. The priest, Markwell, has his plans, and I will coordinate with him, and the time comes to unleash Vortex's wrath of the city. The city of Luskan will be the staging ground for the first wave of his great army. All has been put into motion, despite some recent failures near Neverwinter. In the meantime, I have found distractions in Luskan. There are many vagrants and misfits here whose lives are surely wasted, so they shall feed my experimentation. Ironic how I was once in their position, weak, destitute, and without hope. They deserve their fate, for only those with the will to survive know the determination and ambition to overcome your fate should be given the chance to endure. I will endure. And with that rule alongside the mightiest of all powers in existence.
Good job.
Good job, Mike.
Yeah.
That's a really you wrote that whole journal.
Yeah.
That was good.
That's a really good journal, dude.
Yeah. I wanted to spice up this story, so yeah, I went with that.
That spiced it up, and that gave us an actual background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's time for you guys to start learning about your enemy.
Yeah.
You know,
We'll definitely keep that journal in our loot.
I would definitely recommend
Oh,
it.
well, there was also a book next to it.
Well, that book contains more information about his summoning stuff. It seems like Chinese to most of you, and it would probably take you a long time to decipher the methods
Even
used.
the sorcerer.
Even the sorcerer, yeah, because he's not learned in the ways of like that kind of magic. But
Okay.
I mean, you can hang on to it if you want.
Yeah, hang on to it. Maybe you can learn something from it.
I'll make
Ronnie?
a new handout. I mean, for that.
Maybe you can learn how to summon these things, but use it for good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now what are you doing?
All right. So we investigated this table, right? This table, this chest. What about this alchemical tables right here? And
It's more and more of the same, really. Like those, like you do a full investigation of the room, and those are the things that really stand out. A lot of the notes and stuff that are in the room are just kind of like, you know, unfilled in or whatever. There's not much more that interests you guys.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's head. Maybe we could take a short rest here. And if you guys need it, if you guys need to get back a little bit of your magical knowledge, maybe gain a few, a little bit of health. Like take an hour or two of rest.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, a short rest would be an hour. So you guys have been sort of in here like 20 minutes. That doesn't
Yeah,
count.
it doesn't really get us much though, right?
It would just
Or
give
do
me
you
10
guys-
health. That's it.
It does get you
Yeah.
health, and you just all lost 10 hit points.
Well, no. Wait a minute. It gives spellcasters a spell slot or two.
Depends which kind of spellcaster you are.
Only wizards and warlocks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
witches
get
and
it.
warlocks. Well, no,
I
druids
think we
get
go
some
and
back.
look at the second room off the other side, and then I don't know if that's gonna be
Yeah, I'm taking a short rest.
okay. I'll stay here.
I'm gonna use a couple my D12s. I'm gonna use 2 D12s. I get back 10 plus 5. I get back 15 hit points.
I'm gonna take one of the greater healing potions from the group loot and just hold on to it.
Okay. How do I do a short rest? Is there a button for it, or is it? I'm just gonna do.
Mike, where'd that put me at? Mike, you there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I got back 15 hit points.
I put that in there. I got you at 76. Julian and Gauntlet need to add their con modifiers, or tell me what they are.
I'm back at full.
Oh. Constitution +2 for Gauntlet.
For each die. So.
Oh, sorry. So that'd be +4.
Okay.
I think I'm back at full.
You're back at full.
I'm
Julian,
back at full.
Julian, what's yours?
+1. So
you get
15.
Another, you get another 2. I got you at 49, and then Rummy.
Oh right, we lost 10, right?
Rummy, you're definitely back at full. Yeah. So. Okay.
Also, during a short rest, can I start working on making a healing potion?
Can I roll another D12?
It takes a lot longer than a short rest to do a healing potion.
During a short rest, is Starling using her Song of Rest?
Yeah,
I don't know. She didn't say it.
I didn't say it, but you remind me to do it, and that's when I do it. Start singing a little lullaby. Perhaps everybody rest a little bit.
Starling, your mic sounds really bad. Are you
Yeah.
real far away from it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Better.
Way better, 100%.
Alright, so Starling, you
Okay.
just got back how many? You only used 1 hit die, or you?
Yeah, just one.
Alright.
What?
And then who else, or how much does your Song of Rest give everybody? Does that affect short rest or only long rest?
I
Maybe
think
only
it
one.
only long, because for
Yeah.
only short because it doesn't make a difference for long rest.
That's
Also,
Yeah.
I don't see it on
Mhm.
my spell sheet.
It's not a spell.
It's a feature.
It's a feature.
Oh, okay. That's why. Gotcha. I see it.
What is that, a D6?
Why don't I see it?
Song of Rest?
You get Font of Inspiration too, Starling, so you get back all your bardic abilities,
Oh, nice.
like your bardic inspirations, and then also where is the
Where's
I
that
just
battle
looked it up and found it, but I'm not sure where.
yeah, I don't see it on Starling.
Yeah, maybe I don't.
You
Okay.
don't have it. So yeah, everybody gets to roll an extra 1d6 if they want, I think. Yeah, 1d6.
I'm already at full.
You're at full.
I'm basically full. So.
And
Yeah.
while we're all sitting here, Gauntlet's gonna take out that sphere we found in the Luskin ruins and just kind of look at it and examine it.
Okay. What are you doing to it?
Just trying to see if I can, because it changed size before. I guess I'm just trying to see if I can understand how it, maybe not how it changes size, but like how I can make it do anything.
Well, okay.
If I can make it do anything.
Make an intelligence check or an investigation check.
They're both 0. So here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, nothing.
You can't figure out shit. There's nothing about this thing that makes sense to you. You don't see any buttons or anything that says press here, or so you're like, I don't think this thing works.
I like go off in this little corner here and put my gloves on and practice using my rapier with my gloves on.
Okay, yeah, but to attune, you need to do a long rest to tune.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I play with it.
Play with your little gloves on. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, they feel comfortable enough that you can still play your instrument if you use an instrument.
Yeah,
Hey,
I play a song.
so we rested for like an hour. I say so. So shall we head on? We're getting
Yeah,
close. We're getting close to our victory here. I mean, and we now we know the backstory of what happened and why it happened and what took place, which is quite interesting.
I think we need to observe the priest Merkwell
Yeah, you don't know
when
who
we
he
get back
is,
up.
though.
Yeah, find out who he is. Do you want to try this next door? I go
Yes.
up and see if it's locked, and
It is not locked.
okay, then I get out of the way.
As you guys approach this door, you can hear this very low-pitch humming noise coming from the next room.
Like machinery, like a
Um,
machine is on.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
It's hard to tell if it's machinery. You don't think so, though. It sounds more magical in nature to you.
Does
Hmm.
someone want to sneak in there and catch him by surprise, or just want to bum rush him?
I'll sneak. I sneak up to the door and first if it's
about
not locked. We decided.
It's not
How about
locked.
you? How about you, she elf? All you do is sit there and be quiet and don't say shit.
I'll see nothing happens to her. Don't worry. And
Yeah.
Julian comes comes walking after Starling.
Okay,
Hold
Julian,
up
you
of the
go ahead. I bow like ladies first.
door. Well, not really decisive character in our category in our case, right? And Julian puts on her hood and vanishes in the shadows.
Okay. And what do you do?
So, not being a rogue, I cannot really check for traps effectively, right?
Not really. I mean, you can still make an investigation check, like to see if you see anything out of place or something like that, but because sometimes you don't have a rogue. You just can't pick locks or disable traps. You could probably find them
Okay.
though if it was trapped.
So, I'll have a quick look at the door, even though I'm shit at this kind of work.
Okay. Make an investigation. It's pretty good.
I help out.
You
I
are
help.
fairly confident. You don't see anything that looks like it's trapped.
Alright. And then, as quietly as possible, open that door.
Okay, the door.
For perception checks to notice me, it's disadvantage.
With the cloak on.
Yeah.
All right. So you slowly open the door, I take it, and this is what you see. You see another room, and you peer around the corner, and you see these strange magical fonts down here. And to the south, you see another like altar. It's like an altar. It's different than the first two. And you see a robed individual standing towards the bottom half of the room down there with his back turned, and he's kind of pacing about slowly, moving stuff around, and then turning and facing the altar in front of him a little bit, moving stuff around on it.
It's not a horned friend, though, right?
You think it may be him. You see his tail, so
All right.
his tail sticking out, and this is what he looks like now that you're sort of viewing him from that range there. So that's what he's dressed up like. Everybody get that?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you see this guy standing about there. He doesn't seem to notice the door at first. He hasn't detected you. At least you don't think he has, anyways.
Yeah, he could just be luring me in. Try and slip into the room as quietly as possible. And get closer and get behind him.
So yeah, before you stands a red-skinned tiefling. You have met him several times before, and now you know him as Malexus, because the journal had his name in it. A cruel and obsessed elemental summoner bent on the end of the world. He is standing near a circular dais and two similar metallic-colored devices on the floor. God Hunter, you enter the room brazenly, and he says, "Who are you?"
I thought Julian already went in the room,
No,
but
she didn't
she
go in
didn't
the
move
room.
her token. She said that she went in there, but she didn't move her token.
Yeah, I thought we didn't go in yet because I can't see anything in there.
Oh, I just moved my
What
token.
do you
Okay,
mean
I'd
you
say
can't see anything?
I just moved my token and now I can see.
Yeah, the door is probably
The
not.
door is closed. That's why you can't see. Yeah.
No, I moved the door out of the way. It's completely open to you.
For me, it was.
Ah,
But
okay, not for the upper.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
I can see shit.
Yeah, sorry
I
about
say,
that. It's just the way the map's laid out.
I respond. I say, I am God Hunt. I have been
God.
searching an individual, slaughtering the innocent, and committing devious crime. And I believe it is you that I seek. I give you a chance to come with me peacefully so you can be brought to justice. I do not wish to destroy or kill you.
Who
What do
are
you
you?
say?
A mercenary then?
Mercenary, maybe in sorts, but I uphold the law wherever I go.
The law in Luskin is just what you make of it, friend.
I'm not from Lusk, and I show him my sash of Waterdeep that I am a.
Is
That
that
I am a.
supposed to scare me?
It is not meant to scare you, but it shows you that I am a person of authority. And do you wish to come peacefully?
There will be no peace until that of my master Savar Vortex enters this world. And to show you that I mean what I say, allow me to demonstrate the full power of my devotion to him. And he snaps his fingers. It doesn't matter. And the two portals that are in front of him spawn two large creatures.
Okay.
He did it without having to speak.
Motherfucker.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you silence my boss monsters that easily. Did you cast it on him in that area?
So it doesn't hit us, but him, yeah.
All right. So
I
tell
think
me
it's a
where
20-foot
you did
radius.
it. Yeah, is it 20 feet?
I think it's a 20-foot radius.
Okay. I'll say I guess you got that off before then. How do we do draw shape? Okay. Yeah. Hold Alt for circle or ellipse. 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, probably against the wall behind him, something like that.
So
Yeah,
like that?
that looks good.
Alright, that's good enough. Alright, we'll roll initiative now.
So if any you go on that, are you automatically silenced if you go in that sphere? Or?
Yeah, you can't not cast spells that have a verbal component in there.
What spell is this called?
Silence.
Silence.
Really? I thought that was the reaction spell. Remember that we used to do on Mike and he hated it?
You might be thinking of counterspell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's a different thing.
So I have a question. If I casted, for example, Eldritch Blast into that green area, then it won't. I can cast it outside of there,
Oh yeah.
right?
You can cast spells into it, but if
Just
you're
not-
inside of it, you can't do anything that requires a verbal component.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, and immune to thunder damage actually, which isn't too cool for us.
Who's immune to thunder damage?
Everyone inside,
Oh, in the silence spell?
which is not too good really.
Oh,
but yeah,
because
this
it's
was
thunder,
a
yeah.
reaction.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. So I'm rolling initiative here.
Hey,
Julian's first. But that counts as your turn. The silence, so.
Okay.
God Hunter's next.
I will rage as my bonus action,
Alright.
and I'll move 45 feet. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, 30 right there. Okay. And I am going to strike him down. And,
He's gonna take a reaction to cast shield. Actually, it has a verbal component, so he can't.
Good job.
That misses him.
the 19 does?
Oh, the 19. I didn't see that. That hits. Yeah.
I hit twice, yeah. The 11 misses.
Okay. Yeah, the 11 definitely misses. That's what? That is
Only
22,
15.
24 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. I didn't mean to post that whole thing.
Well, that's pretty badass.
That's a long description.
Wow,
All right.
empowerment.
So what? Is that your turn?
That's my turn. I'm done.
Okay.
Candle, right?
Rummy is next.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll hold my left hand up in front of me, my right hand behind me, start pulling electricity from the ground into my right hand, and then it arcs over my shoulders and out of my left hand. And I cast Lightning Bolt.
Okay.
I forget how to draw just a simple line. Yeah, I'm trying to hit the golem and the tiefling.
All right. And that's what? Dex saves.
I believe so. Yeah, I can just put it down. Yeah, dex save.
Yeah. Okay. Roll some saves. So you're doing that on this elemental right here. The elemental will fail. Let's see.
Does it go through the elemental to the tiefling?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for him next.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes in a 100-foot line.
Okay, so yeah, did you roll damage already? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So hold the Earth Elemental takes, that's number 2. He takes, what is that, 14? Or, no, 23. And then Malexus needs to make a saving throw. Where are his saves? Okay. Your DC is a 15, right? Yeah.
16.
16.
Okay, yeah, he takes full damage on that too.
Then I'll move back one more space and end my turn.
Okay. As you move back, you get slammed as a reaction. These things can reach out pretty far, and the attack. What is your armor class, Rummy?
15 at the moment.
At the moment, it's 15. Yeah, he does actually miss you.
Whew.
But now he moves and charges forward, attacking you again. So, let's see here. Okay, he is going to attack you again with a slam. He's trying to slam in your direction. Giant fists come crushing down at you. You take 18 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Just now, and then you take it again, or well, he swings at you again. And you dodge the second one. Very good. Okay. So let's see here. Starling's next.
Okay, I move here, and I cast Vicious Mockery, and I say no wonder you're hiding behind your rock guys. You're super ugly.
Okay, you can see within range. Target can hear you if you not understand you.
I mean,
He
I was trying
can't
to see
hear
this
you.
guy.
He can't hear you. He's in the silence field.
Oh,
So your spell fails.
Okay, sorry.
So you waste your turn.
Yeah, I waste my turn. I go back here.
Okay. You're in the corner. Okay. Second elemental is going to slam God Hunter a couple times. First
That's a hit.
Is this 27 that hits you, God Hunter? But what do you take half, right?
Yeah, I'm resistant to everything.
To everything in the world.
Everything except psychic damage.
God Hunter, you're hit again, so you take another 7.
Okay.
Alright. That's its turn. So K-Pax is next. He's going to move in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's going to bonus action dash up to this guy and try to attack with his sun sword. Yes. That's a miss.
Even when he's not doing it, still misses.
Everybody that rolls that sun sword misses.
Yeah.
Such a cursed item.
It's pretty cursed, yeah. That's his turn. Gauntlet's next.
Alright. 5, 10. I'm gonna move up to this guy and start swinging. One of those. Does a 15 hit?
Sorry, yeah, it's a miss. Sorry.
Oh, it's a miss. Okay. Swinging again. That's not gonna hit either.
It's a miss as well. Yeah, it's just each attack, you know, you try to slash at him with the blade and it just ricochets off the stone elemental's skin.
I think that's all I got.
Alright. Okay. Malexus is finally moving about and he, let's see, what the fuck is he gonna do? Almost everything requires a verbal component. I should have counterspelled that son of a bitch.
You should have as a reaction.
Yeah, I fucked
Well,
up.
he can still
But
do
you didn't.
Yeah. Well, he feels like he's met his match once again, and you see him give you this smile, God Hunter, and he pulls something from under his cloak, and as a free action, he just clicks a switch on it, and you see this swirling mass of fire and flame show up behind him, and then he disengages against you and steps through this circular red area, and he disappears as the circle fades afterwards behind him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fading right now.
And then the earth elementals are still
They're still
moving?
there. Yeah.
Okay.
Julian's next.
Yeah, and people can inside the circle cannot hear her. Everyone can hear her curse. It's probably in Orcish, even though it's this very simple term. Shit, 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 shit. Stores and running up against these elements. Or I can't go and jump through that gate, right? If I dash.
Yeah, can we jump through there? Mike.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. It's already the size of a grapefruit. It's like really small, and by the time you get there, you're not gonna make it. Yeah.
Okay. Bullcrap.
He did it to you again. He may have even been his sending spell again. You don't even know. But
yeah, but
this time he did use a portal to get away.
He's on the other side of that, right?
Of the portal?
Yeah.
Wherever it took him, yeah, it took him
So
somewhere.
basically I still have line of sight on him. That's what I want.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, for a split second.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm dropping silence, activating Hunter's Mark. Hunter's marking him.
Oh. And
It's only 1 hour, so it's probably not going to help much, but at least I can try. And then I can't just drop my shield, right? I need to unbuckle it for one action.
It's an action, yeah.
Yeah, so unstrapping the shield is not an option. I don't think I can do much against him in that case. Let me. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can do something about this. Okay, I'll let the Hunter's Mark linger and then jump forward into close combat with one of these creatures.
Okay. So you're rushing towards that elemental, right?
Exactly. Like I cannot fit through a grapefruit hole.
No.
So yeah, I need to attack.
Okay, yeah, you hit him.
Cool. So now there's no bonus damage against him. And second attack.
Okay, the first one does 12. The second one is a 14.
Yeah, 17 total.
And that's for Colossus Slayer.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, you chip pieces away at him. The cold of your blade freezing little chunks of stone as they crumble to the ground.
Yeah, meanwhile, hissing with rage.
Yeah. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, God Hunter next.
Okay, I recklessly attacked this guy right here.
Alright. You have advantage because you're flanking him.
Well, actually, he's facing me and not these.
Did he attack you last?
Yeah, he attacked me.
Okay, you're right. Yeah. Alright, make the attack with advantage. Alright, both hit. So he takes 14 and then another 13. Okay. Yeah, chunks of elemental dust fly all over the room.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there, just giving out a hellacious battle shout, screaming and ferocity, just going roar, because that fucker escaped and now I'm in a full rage and now I'm just turning my attention to the guys, taking out on them. That's
Okay.
in my turn.
Rummy next.
Move down here. Charge up lightning again and launch a lightning bolt through the 2 elementals.
Alright. And it's a 16. They both fail. They both take 22 damage. Does lightning bolt reflect off a wall still or no?
No.
That was Baldur's Gate.
No,
Yeah, that was 3rd edition, right? It went everywhere in the room.
Oh my
Baldur's
god.
Gate was
Yeah.
like 2nd edition.
Yeah, 2nd, I know it did, but I thought it 3rd did too. But alright, so they take 22 lightning damage. You guys do so much damage. It's ridiculous. Alright, they both failed that. Yeah, you don't want to move too far away from them again.
Yeah, I know. I'm just. Like, I think I'll go right back to where I was.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
If he leaves
okay.
the other range, then yeah, if he gets 10 feet away, or greater than 10,
Alright, that's my turn.
that's your turn. He will slam at you again because you are in his range. He attacks you, Rummy, because you just try to lightning bolt him. It's not a
Fuck you
crit,
up.
so you took 10 damage. And then he slams you again. That
I'll
hits you.
shield that.
Okay.
Cast shield.
And is that enough to block?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
only
it's.
2.
I would have. No, that's the wild magic.
Oh, okay. What does shield
Shield
give you?
does-
+4?
I think
Plus
it's plus
five.
5.
+5, yeah. Alright, so that gives you enough, yeah.
Plus 5 plus mage armor.
Yep. Okay, so you
Mage
don't get
armor.
wild magic on that one. Alright, so the second one blocks. Okay. That's his turn. Starling's next.
Okay, I cast on. I'm gonna move. Sorry. Cast Eldritch Blast on that one.
Alright. 2 times.
Yeah.
First one hits.
And then move back away. And that's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay. Elemental 1 looks down at I guess God Hunter. Yeah, he's still facing you.
Yeah. I probably
Natural
got the most
20.
blood on him.
So you
Okay.
took 23, so it'll actually be 11 for you.
Yep.
Alright, and then he slams again.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's see.
what happens?
We'll see what I get. If I get anything that'll apply to him. Got 50. Easy prey. Allies of the target within 20 feet will attack you with their next turn unless they would suffer an attack of opportunity to do so.
What? That doesn't make sense.
Allies of the target. So your allies will attack you with their next turn unless they would suffer an attack of opportunity to do so. So I guess it just means that, you know, if that was you rolling, then it would affect you that way. But
Like my allies would attack me?
no.
You
So
basically get a lot of aggro.
yeah, you get a lot of aggro. That's the best way to put it. Everybody's
Oh.
attacking them anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Gauntlet, that means you'd want to attack him. He looks easy to attack. I guess everybody
do
gets
it
an
now?
advantage. No, on your next turn. So
Oh, okay.
everybody will have advantage on him next turn if you attack him. So
Gotcha.
yeah, that's what I'll make that be. All right, that's his turn now. K-Pax. Okay. He's gonna try and use his Sun Sword again. That'll hit.
Finally!
And then he gets Sneak Attack, which at this level is, what is it, 3d6 for him? Let's see.
He's
what
level
it is.
7.
Something like that.
Increases as you gain levels. Shown in the Sneak Attack column of the Rogue table. Great, that doesn't help me.
No.
Because he doesn't have it listed.
Give me a second, I could probably find it real quick.
I think it's 3d6 because he did 3d6 last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah, probably.
So, well, first of all, he takes 13. And then I think it's 3d6.
What level is he? We're 7, right?
7.
46.
46. Okay.
Mm.
Wow, he takes
Oh!
an extra 17. It finally paid off. And then I guess I'll do his bonus action this time with a short sword, which is a non-magical weapon, which misses, so doesn't matter. Alright, the elemental in front of all you guys there is starting to crumble to pieces, and now Gauntlet's next.
Alright. So I'll go over here and attack elemental number 1.
And you get advantage. Good thing you had advantage, right? So that
Yeah.
is going to hit. He takes 18, and that is enough to slay him.
Sweet. And I'll turn back around and attack the other guy. That, and I'll also give him one of these. Ow. Wasn't a very good roll. Alright.
Still hits. That is 16 plus another 6, right? So 22.
Mark 1 spell slot off. Oh, should have done. Oh, well, whatever. And, I want to move. I'll move here, that way other people can get there. But other than that, I think that's my turn. Actually,
Okay.
no. I'm gonna interpose myself between him and Rami again.
Okay. That's enough movement. Malexus is not here, and then it's Julian's turn.
Alright. I'll come over to the second element and start slashing him. Ooh, that's probably a miss.
It is a miss, yeah. That's not, though. So he takes 15 plus 1.
16.
16. Okay, he's still alive.
And that's my turn.
God Hunter's next.
Okay, I'm gonna move 5 feet down here and 10 and 15 feet up here. And I'm running with that 10 feet, I'm running forward, and I jump up in the air with my spear and thrust it forward with recklessly with all my strength. Second attack definitely misses out, but first attack hits. That's only 22 damage. Mike, you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. I got
Yep.
it.
Where's-
22.
Yep.
Okay, and is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Rami, you're next.
Alright, I'll rub my hands together until sparks come out, and then I'll throw a firebolt at it.
Fireball. Okay.
I have to roll.
Yeah, it's a magic.
Yeah.
You should have the cantrip on there that automatically rolls it.
Okay, that's a 13 to hit and misses.
Okay. I'll stay put.
I added a macro to your bar there, so you can just do this and it does it all for you. But
Yeah, right there. Boom. That's all you should do.
None of you guys made them, so I did it for you. Alright, that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay, he slams you again for trying to fire him to death. You get hit. 27 to hit.
Yep.
That's bludgeoning, and then he slams Gauntlet this time. 18
Rummy's
to hit.
almost fucking dead.
Barely misses.
Yeah, he barely missed you. Alright, Starling, you're next.
Alright, I'm gonna take another shot with Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Man, 1 out of 2.
Yeah, it's always that way. So you do 6 force damage.
Alright, and then I move over here, and that's my turn.
Okay. And turn. Alright, K-Pax is like, we're gonna get this guy. And then he moves over here. He's gonna try and sneak attack him. Oh my god.
I knew that was gonna be a miss too.
He's like, shit! And then he comes in with his other sword. That one hits. He does 1 damage.
Well, he used to roll a sneak attack, don't he?
He does, yeah. That's a
Or
good point.
offhand.
Yeah, but it's resisted, so...
It's still
Oh,
half, yeah.
that's true,
still
yeah.
has. So it does... that would be 8 damage. Which is not enough to kill it. It's still hanging in there. Gauntlet, you're next.
Alrighty, here we go. Nope.
Ricochets off, and the second attack carves through stone, crushing it into elemental dust.
Good job, you guys.
Good job, guys.
Ow.
Oh, Rummy, you
Oh.
look horrible.
The man, that sucks at. He got away from just foul little sorcerer.
Gauntlet's gonna give Rummy 15 points of lay on hands.
Alright,
Oh, thank
Saving
you.
5 left. I've got 5 left. I'm saving.
okay. So
Just
you're
in
up to
case.
22 hit points, Rummy.
Alright.
Alright.
So that sucks that he evaded justice once again.
K-Pax is like, does he always do this?
Well, he even wrote in his journal about it. We should have known.
Yeah, we should have been able to kill them all in one stroke, though.
Yeah.
If we would have focused all of our attacks together.
Next time, let me sneak up on him. Just a bit of knife work and it's over.
Could have swore you did. I seen you disappear into the dark.
I don't die that easily. But we'll get him next time.
What is
Yeah,
this
that's
thing
the-
right here? What is
That's
this?
It's like a dais there. Yeah, so it's like a round circular dais. Yeah, it's just got some kind of magical apparati on it. You're not sure what it does, God Hunter.
Why don't one of you guys see what the fuck this thing does? I have no idea. I don't know anything about magic.
I guess I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, make an Arcana check. You don't know what it does. Or how to manipulate it. I mean, you suspect it's something to do with these other 2 things in the room, but you're not sure how to go about activating it, or if it needs components or spells to cast on it. You don't know.
So
Yeah,
like,
well-
so we try to preserve it, take it, investigate, or destroy it. So that way, you can't come back here and continue with this foul works dark art.
I kick it with my shoe.
It's pretty sturdy. It doesn't do anything.
Quick question though. Did we see what was on the other side of the portal? Like where he teleported to?
It looked like it could have been somewhere else indoors. The room looks somewhat bluish in nature, like sort of dark, but like had a blue tint to it.
Nothing we've come across as of yet, right?
Nothing that looked familiar. No.
Hey, darling, can you see if this holds any type of magic that we might be able to
This one?
preserve or this dais or whatever the fuck it is?
I mean, yeah, I guess I can take a real good look and see if I remember anything from college. Nope.
You're unfamiliar with this, yeah.
Well, just to be safe,
it's probably custom. That's what you think. It's a custom magical apparatus.
It's probably custom. Yeah, it looks custom. So I try to find any buttons to push and push them.
You don't
Do I see any buttons?
No, it looks very like kind of smooth. There's like some swirling kind of colors circling it. You're not sure what it does. It's warm to the touch though. Not like excessively hot, but it's throbbing with magical energy. Is probably
I crawl up on top of it and just rest for a few minutes.
It's not very comfortable. It's hard to rest. You can't do any resting
warm.
on it.
Might there be something in this book about it?
You'd have to study it for a long while to figure out what it does, and sort of know a thing or two about Arcana.
Well, you guys suck ass, man. Little chuckers. But just to be on the safe side.
It would be difficult for even an experienced archmage to figure out the way this guy used it. I'll put it to you like that.
Yeah. But just to be on the safe side, we should definitely destroy these portals. That way, if he comes back, tries to do his work, it's gonna be harder on him and it's destroyed. So I'm gonna pull out my great axe and just start smashing.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, you start trying to smash them. They're more like they're sort of like other. They're not like ethereal or anything. They are made out of some type of stone or ornate material of some type. And you basically smash at them and then sort of the light and the color go out of them. You think you broke them at this point.
All right, and then I come over here and I tell everybody step back, and I take a swing and I hack down this dais.
The one in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
No, I told everybody to get back.
I know, but it's anyone in the room needs to make a dex save.
Okay.
Anyone who's near me can add +3.
I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos to gain advantage.
Alright. So, Gauntlet, you take 24 force damage from that.
Dang.
Rummy, you take half, so you take 15 or 14 rather. No wait, what did I say? 24.
It'd be 12.
It'd be 12, yeah. And then God Hunter, you failed. Where are you, God Hunter? You take 24 force damage. Are you immune to force if you're not raging anymore because you're out of combat?
No, but I do have that.
Yeah. Well, what's it do?
Gives me advantage on strengths and dex.
It's advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you got fucking advantage to everything. I'm never giving you another magical item for the rest of the campaign, you know?
All I have is 2.
I don't care. You're so powerful, I'm never giving you another one.
Whatever, dude.
You're immune to everything and you kill things with ease. It's just too much. Maybe you'll get something you want to wear, but okay. Maybe when you're level 10 or 12, I'll give you something. But something you might like. Who else rolled?
I rolled. I got a 9.
Yeah, you failed. You take 24 force damage, and then Julian.
Well, I also have this too.
Julian
Danger.
saves.
I forgot about that.
Take
Danger.
12, Julian.
Yeah, nat 20.
Giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. Yeah, you would have saved. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't even need to use the buckler.
That's true. Yeah.
So there, that's dangerous. So just scratch that buckler then.
No, you can keep it. It gives you AC, right? So.
Yeah, it gives me just 1 AC. That's all.
It's a shield though, right?
No, it's a tiny buckler that's embedded into my skin.
Yeah, it got grafted onto him. It was
Yeah.
sort of,
Alright.
yeah, it was sort of cursed in a way when he touched
Yeah,
it originally.
Mike had a bright idea
It
to
wasn't
put
me.
it on me.
It wasn't me.
Oh!
No, it was definitely not me. I was staying out of that the whole time when I was
Let's
playing.
put this on the
All
barbarian.
right, that's
while he's
old
like
news.
conscious.
It's old news. So.
No, I know.
But you do successfully destroy this object. You destroy it. But that magical energy comes bursting forth out of it. So you guys are like probably thinking that's probably not a wise idea to be standing that close. Oh, I didn't roll for K-Pax there. So what is his dex save?
I say I'm sorry for the damage, guys, but we cannot afford him to come back and finish the work that he has. And with all that magical energy, it's going to be extremely hard for him to redo his work and his dark art.
Agreed. Probably for the best.
Yeah. Definitely for the best.
All right. Now what are you guys doing?
Okay, so there's really nothing in this room to savage or get or scavenge.
Scavenge.
Or to get. I don't. Yeah.
You don't see much now.
No. So let's head back up to the surface and report our findings to the guard captain, and tell him our encounter with the battle, and maybe see if we can't seek out his superior officers and talk to them.
Well, he did promise to help you get your friends into the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did. He did. Yeah, he did help us to get those two, our Bilbo and Gumbo into the city. Yeah.
Yeah, Gimbo and Gumbo. Yeah.
Yeah, Gimbo and Gumbo.
Okay. So, all right, you guys do have to exit this sewer area.
Yes. Yeah.
Any way you choose to exit.
All right. Do you want us to go through the whole sewer and exit, or do you just want us or teleport us there? Okay.
Well, it depends. I mean, what are you doing? Are you heading straight out the way you came in?
I would suggest heading straight out the way we came in. It's up to my other party members on what they do, but that's the way I would lead. If I'm up ahead, I'll lead us straight out.
I follow you.
Me too.
You don't make any deviations, right?
No, this information is too important. We don't have time to waste. We have to let them know that he escaped and he's hiding somewhere.
Okay.
And it looks like he went into a dark.
Where do you go to find Guard Captain Williams?
Well, his superiors were they were somewhere
back at the Cutlass?
No. Let me see if we took.
I think I wrote it down. I'm just looking.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm gonna look in the journal. The
Where's the main guard post in the city / prison or whatever they use?
Yeah, you know that there is a place like that. It's the prisoners' carnival. That's what they use as the makeshift barracks is there.
So that's probably the place, right?
You could search for him there, but you've never been that way before.
the captain's court. We'll probably go to the captain court or the high captain's court.
Nah, the high captain's court. He doesn't. That's not where his office would be. So
Well, his superiors would be there, right?
yeah, but you're not going to treat with them just yet, unless you want to talk
Okay.
to them. He wouldn't be there necessarily.
But maybe they could tell us where he is.
Before we leave these rooms, this would actually be a good place to rest, right? I don't know how we have to
It'd be
get on spells
uncomfortable.
and
There's
stuff.
no bed or nothing like that.
How are the
Yeah,
spells?
plus if the portal's still open, maybe he comes back here.
Well, if we go back up, we could go to the Cutlass and rest there, full rest there.
Do you want to head back to the Cutlass then? And
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
seek out Guard
and
Captain
recruit.
later?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
head
it's as
back
good
to
as
the.
any.
Let's go back to the Cutlass and regroup, and then seek them out, or if not, seek out his superiors. Maybe they could tell us where to find them at.
Is
'Cause we
everybody
eventually
okay if
wanna-
we take our 5-minute break right now so we can press on later?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes,
All right,
yes.
let's do the 5-minute, or we'll do 10-minute
All right.
break,
All right.
and we'll jump back on after 10. Okay?
Cool.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Anyone back?
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right. So
Yep.
you guys are heading to. You're going straight towards the Cutlass.
Yeah, guess so.
That was the plan. Okay. I need to know for sure. So.
Yeah, depends really. Like I think HP wise we are doing fine, but we're almost out of spells, I would guess.
Probably.
And
Yeah.
if that is the case, we should rest right here and then go where we want to go before we are attacked in the streets.
You want to rest here.
Like there's no reason to go to the Cutlass really. Other than drinks and comfort.
True.
We might get jumped on the streets again if we go out.
Well, that's why I figured we'd go straight to Cutlass and take a full rest there. That way you could be ready and prepared for anything. We are
No,
pretty
if we are
battle.
attacked on the way to the Cutlass, we're in the Blacksail Street right now, right? So,
I think so. Yes.
yeah, so we would quadruple the way or triple the way we would have to walk to the Prisoners' Carnival if we go
Okay.
back to the Cutlass.
I got an idea. Go to the church.
You want to go to the church?
Yeah,
Temple?
to the temple. And ask
We were attacked when we went there last.
No, we're right there though.
Whatever you want to do, let me know.
Hold on. I told the group, we should go to the temple. Told the priest there that that we defended his honor, and we found who was responsible for these killings. What we are, but we are battle hardened, and wore out from battle and have some severe injuries, and that if we may seek shelter in his temple. And also,
Are you
and
guys
also
going there, or are you talking about what you're going to say to him when you do go
yeah,
there?
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, and also, and then also, I am interested in his god to begin with, in this god, because you know where I come from. We don't have God. We only worship those of our ancestral spirits.
We worship dinosaurs where I'm from.
So maybe he could give us shelter there, and we get some safe shelter there.
I'll sleep
That way
anywhere.
we don't. Maybe you could provide us with some.
Whatever you guys want to do, I'll accommodate either way. You can try to see if I'll let you rest there.
Yeah, I only heard from Gauntlet and Rummy.
Me?
And Sterling.
Well, you heard Julian's plan, right?
No, I did not.
She's suggesting you guys rest here. Correct?
No.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not coming back.
Okay, now I'm on the fence.
Well,
it's not the coziest of places, I can do that.
Do you guys think you would be okay on the streets? Like, what's your thought process like?
Well, if all we gotta do is go out the sewers, and then the temple's like right there.
Yeah, it's not far.
Yeah.
But also, isn't the place we're staying not far either?
No, it is farther.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's like through half the city.
Yeah, let's.
Well, Starling gets you there in half the time.
That's
true.
Yeah. So normally it would take maybe 30 minutes to walk there. She can get you there in 15.
Yeah, it's a 15-minute walk. We can do it. we're probably gonna get like hassled by the Red Fang cultist, or I mean group gang guys.
Okay. Well, let me know what you decide. Maybe you guys need to flip a coin.
Yeah,
Either
let's
way is
roll.
fine. But we are
What'd you say?
slightly hurt. Either way, going to the Cutlass, the temple, or resting here is okay, but we are slightly hurt.
You
We
guys
do
could do
not have a
another
whole lot
short
of
rest
spells
too,
left.
if you want it before you leave.
We're not really in fighting condition. There's no point in going back to the Cutlass because we'll just have to walk further to go to the Prisoners' Carnival after.
Okay.
The temple sounds like an idea, but we're not sure if he'll let us in, so we can just check.
That's the thing. I'm sure he will because he told me to come back.
But
And,
That works.
and
on
that
the
I'm
other
interested
hand,
in his god.
we just
Yeah.
conquered a cave down here. No one's
Yeah.
going to come bother us down here, right?
Mhm.
And if they
Yeah.
do, we kill them.
Okay. I'm with Julian now. Sorry, guys. I curl up in front of this fire and wait for you guys to decide.
Well, why don't we go back to the room and where the room back there looked a little safer, and maybe we can bring fire with us. Remember that his office, that laboratory of his? Better than out here in the open.
The one with the trap.
Well,
Yeah, kind
the
of.
chest.
All right, what are you guys doing?
We're taking a long rest.
So,
Yeah, we're gonna take a long rest right here.
right where you're standing.
Secure this place, so close the first door we came in.
All right.
Maybe push a bit of the rubble in front, so it's not that easy to open and will make some noise when people try to get in.
All right. It's gonna. Yeah. Okay. So you push some of the rubble up there. Okay.
Yeah, just so it'll be a bit of like screeching of metal or wood on stone and shit.
All right. Fair enough. So you guys take a long rest here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys know your
Sounds
watch
good.
order.
No.
Decide.
I mean, Gauntlet. I think Gauntlet and Julian both don't need to sleep, so we could each probably cover half of it.
I'm only a half elf, so I need to sleep.
Oh, that's right. Well, I mean, Gauntlet doesn't need to sleep, so he can just keep watching that door in case anything moves.
Good.
Well, you do. You go into rest mode, so it's only your passive protection or detection
Yeah.
mode. All right. So everybody
Yeah.
else goes to sleep.
Yep.
All right. So you do that. You rest for 8 hours. Nothing comes in to the room,
All right.
and you're back at
Sweet.
full hit points.
We didn't finish that quest line though, right?
Not yet. Not until you talk to Captain Williamson. Or Captain Williams, rather.
All right. I think it's time to go back out.
Yeah.
Did we rest? Did we finish our long rest?
Yep.
Yeah, finishes up.
So I go out this door. And and I go like, "Hey guys." Okay. You guys coming?
Yeah, I was just updating
And
my sheet.
then break through, go through here.
If you guys are exiting this place,
Yeah.
right, you're taking the same route you came in.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
All right, you make it successfully to the sewer exit you came in from. And you're back up on Blacksail Street.
Right on. And then where's Mr. Williams?
Well, that's what
Captain
you're
Williams.
trying to get to him. So
Where did we find him? We found him at the Cutlass, didn't we?
he showed up at the Cutlass. investigating that crime, and then he met you guys here at the other street to look at the second crime scene, and then he went on his way. He would have told you that his offices would be at the Prisoners Carnival.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah.
So we just need to get this black sails to the
You're cutting out a lot, babe.
north. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
We need to go northwest.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna hit the Prisoners Carnival. Okay.
All right. So I guess we go this way, really.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to do that off the map. You're just heading in that direction, right? All right, give me 1 second here. Set this up real quick. All right. Get your tokens on this map. You guys will be at the north end of the map. Do you want K-Pax to go with you, or are you sending them back to the Cutlass?
We send him back.
Alright, so he goes back to the Cutlass to check in there. So it's the 5 of you traveling together again.
Yeah.
And you come to the barracks / the Prisoners Carnival, and you see like a sort of a narrow doorway here, and sort of like a desk up ahead, and several guards standing in the room there. State your name and your business, cat person.
Hello, Starling Light. I am here to find Captain Williams. I did a good job for him. Me and my troop.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's the truth.
Who should I say is here?
The cat lady and the what? Did he know our names? What should I tell him? I turn around and
he would know your name.
So what should I say? Who? Okay. Tell him Starling, Julian, God Hunter, Gauntlet, and Remy are here.
He kind of nods to one of the guards, and the guard steps out of the room and goes to look for Guard Captain Williams. And he's like, "Yeah, we'll see if we can find him real quick."
I lean into this guy and ask him if there's anything weird. Has he noticed anything weird going on in the city?
Weird.
Like, like magic or people disappearing or sewers exploding.
Well, there's been a lot of strange happenings lately. We've got those red fangs throughout the city causing chaos. Most of us who are ships riders can't keep up with all this work. It's been getting tough. And at that, Guard Captain Williams shows up. So, you return.
Yep. And then I step out of the way and like ask Gauntlet come up here.
Everybody else
talk.
coming in to the building?
Or God Hunter, I mean.
Yeah.
You're a good talker.
God Hunter's a good talker?
Yeah. What?
You're actually our
I'm your mouthpiece.
you're our diplomacy specialist, I think.
Okay.
You are, yeah.
Okay. So I say, explain to him what we found. That we found that there's somebody named Vortex that is dead, but they're trying to summon him back, and the guy who's trying to summon him back is a tiefling who is looks like he may be experimenting with the older people around here, and he disappeared when we went to go get him, but we found out who he was. And I think, does somebody in our party actually remember him from before?
Yeah, it's the tiefling we met before.
Julian, will you describe, like, tell him about the guy and where you know about him?
Well, we met him before in the vicinity of Neverwinter, close to a village of gnomes.
Is that
He
so?
slipped away there. It seems he has an amulet, so if your people walk into him, they should be careful not to let him use it. It opens some kind of gate through which he can escape. Now, he was experimenting on the gnomes there, it seems, and he's doing the same thing here. We found his journal. You can see his thoughts there. Learn a bit about him.
Yeah,
You didn't catch him though.
he takes a look at that journal. He's like, "I'll give this a read soon. Is it okay to leave it here?"
I wouldn't want it. Just
Very well.
paper and madness.
I'll take this to the evidence locker soon. Well, it's unfortunate you weren't able to capture him, but you've done more than we could, so we're thankful for your service, of course. Hopefully that'll slow him down at least. And where did you find him exactly?
Down in the sewers, where we met at the temple. Very close by.
I'd
There was an
suggest you
entrance there.
keep a guard posted down there, like it's down there, and try to.
Yeah, we're spread
'Cause he's in
kinda
the sewer.
thin.
I told him I destroyed the. He was summoning elementals in, and he had some type of magical pestle or something, and I
Yeah.
destroyed it, and it was full of magic. Even though it blew back in and injured us, but I destroyed it, so if he can't return and continue his work that he was doing, or if he does, he'll have one hell of a hard time trying to with everything destroyed.
Well, I doubt he'll come back there then for any good reason.
You probably should send a couple of people for cleanup, though. There was a laboratory down there, and the glass alone is worth a fortune, I'm sure. Also, we found this spyglass. Was that up in the temple's tower?
That was in the
Yeah,
tower.
that was in the tower.
It was in the tower.
Yeah. So, inform him about that too. We found that spyglass in the temple's tower. Battled a couple of his creatures there. It seems he's using elementals of some kind to do his bidding, find his victims. If there's any more murders going on with elemental magic being involved, please let us know.
I certainly will. You've done a great service, and you've proven yourselves extremely capable of hunting down these kind of elemental types. And you say he's connected to some larger group? Did I hear that
Yes.
right, or did I not?
Yep.
The Cult of Vortex, that is correct.
What the heck's the Cult of the Vortex?
Well, it's about one vortex in particular. Savarim. An ancient, a wizard of old, a summoner, who opened the gates to the abyss and the hells and God know what. And it seems he was banished long ago, but people are trying to bring him back to this world. You know,
Indeed.
cataclysm and all that nonsense.
Well, after the spell plague happened, I tend to believe in cataclysms. So this person that you tracked down worships someone named Savar Vortex, and they're planning a cataclysm. Why are they in Luskin? Any ideas?
This is where they're staging their first wave of their.
What was that you cut out?
This is where they're going to stage the first wave of their great army.
A great
They're
army.
they're building their army here.
How? What are they doing?
Probably through recruiting or making the elemental guys.
Okay.
Summoning crystals.
Summoning crystals. Now there's crystals involved?
Yeah, they're summoning them.
This is all very confusing.
It is, but the crystals actually are very important because if they are brought into the city, your guys, your men and women should keep an eye out. If someone wants to bring a large quantity of strange crystals into the city, they should not be able to. These things are dangerous.
I see. Well, how are they do you know if they got any in the city?
Not yet. We don't know.
Well, we'll have to be on the lookout for all these things. I'm going to make a report to the High Captain's Court about all this. I'll mention that you were involved and you helped flush this character out. Hopefully he's gone, but we'll see what happens with him. But you gave me a description of him. You say he was red with horns, like a tiefling.
And a tail.
Yeah, they all have those tails. No offense, cat lady, but it's kind of strange. Well, I think I got enough good information here to give them a full report. And this journal you gave me will also help corroborate some of your findings. And I guess I'll be heading there shortly. But there was a matter of that business with your friends being trapped outside, correct?
Yes.
All right, well, I'm bending the rules here a little bit, but you performed admirably. I'm going to dispatch a scout and send him to the gates and have him wait there for you to arrive, and he'll allow your friends safe passage through once you identify who they are. Now, you got to promise me that these friends of yours aren't involved in this cult or bringing any illicit material into the city, because the city is on high alert. And there's a quarantine on the docks, and if anything goes wrong, it's my ass.
Oh, wait a minute. There is one thing. I captured
What's
a
that?
prisoner
A
of
prisoner?
the Red Fangs. Yep, I captured a Red Fang prisoner.
That's pretty
And
important.
they've been holding him for me, so I bring him to justice. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, if you get time, send him here. We'll do some interrogating and see what we can find. The Red Fangs have been elusive, and it's been difficult to track them down. We think they could be operating in the sewers or even in the Mirabar district. We don't know, but they've been giving us a hell of a time.
Have you ever heard of this place called the Tortoise something?
The Broken Tortoise?
Yeah,
of course.
we got some information from one of their captains called Orange Fang or whatever when we killed them. That they're operating, or sometimes their leader, Black Fang, or that they operate somewhere out of the Broken Tortoise. Have you heard of that information before?
No, I didn't hear they operate out of there. However, the Broken Tortoise is it's just northeast of the Market District, not too far from here. I assume you're going to investigate this as well.
Yes, we will.
Very well. Let me know if you find anything out. It'd be great help to the city.
Anything we could do to help and uphold the law.
Um,
So I could turn this prisoner over to you then.
Yes. We'll send
Okay.
them down to the pits, most likely,
Okay.
once we're
Very
done
well.
interrogating them. If you bring any other prisoners down or find anybody you capture, you can bring them here to me. We have an excellent carnival, we call it. It's more of a gladiatorial pit for the elite. Don't get me started on the morality of it all, but it's what they do here in the city. So they send them into the pits to fight to the death.
Can great warriors go in and fight?
Yes, they put up great prizes and great purses for champions to fight against these people sometimes. There's also all types of creatures for you to combat against. It's single combat, however.
How does one get involved? I mean, I'm interested in doing that and challenging my skill against many opponents. I take pride in my prowess, my ability to do
Well,
battle.
if you're interested, Hargood Marsh is here in the barracks, and he's the administrator of the competitions.
Okay, awesome. Very well. Yeah, I'll definitely look to be signing up for that.
Yeah, I love a good show.
Yeah. Yeah, just give him, let him know I sent you. I can vouch for you.
Okay.
He'll put you in the circuit, I guess, whenever he has time or whenever they're holding events.
Okay. Where's he at?
If you go past here, head down the hall. It's the third door on the right. I'm sorry,
Okay,
second door on the right.
Second door on the right. All right,
Yeah.
no problem. Okay, thank you.
Well, if you find these red fangs, and that would be excellent. If you can make that a priority, if you guys are looking for more work. Oh, by the way, City Guard was we have a reward here in addition to helping you out with your friends, and he hands you a small purse, and it's got a total of 500 gold pieces in it. So you guys
Sweet,
get
thank
500
you.
gold. I'm dispatching that scout to head to the gates. If you think of anything else, come back and see me again. I know where you're staying, so if I need you, you stay at the Cutlass, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, I'll come see you if I uncover any new information or if we have any need for your services again. But if you find anything interesting, anything about these red fangs or these cultists, come to me immediately.
Absolutely, without a doubt. So we'll go meet your scout at the gates to make sure he lets the right people in.
Yeah, and he steps away after that. So.
Oh, Williams, I'm gonna stop him real quick.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna just real quick ask him, why are the docks closed down?
Well, there's rumors of plague, or some kind of quarantine or something. It's been somewhat off limits. There is a building there, like the Fleet Master's quarters, the Harbor Master's building, that we've sealed off. No one's allowed entry, not even the city guard at this point. I set a watch there. If you want to check it out, you're welcome to. You seem pretty capable. It'd be interesting to know what you guys can tell us about what's going on, but they may not let you in. It's sort of out of my jurisdiction. It's under different observational eyes, if you follow my meaning. It's by order of the high captains. No one's allowed entry. But I won't say to anyone that I told you about it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do first? See about putting our names in the circuit for the gladiatorial battle?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's go down the hall and do that.
You're going down now?
Also, did anyone update the quest log? Or not the quest log, the group loot.
And the
Oh,
quest
okay.
log too, probably. You want to put closures on your quest
Oh.
too. You guys can do that
I'll
at
update the
any
group
time during the
loot
week
real
too,
quick.
by the way. Or as you go. Doesn't matter.
I thought he said second room to the right.
There we go.
Yeah,
This is
you're,
the left.
yeah, you're. Where are you at?
Oh, my right. Okay, so
Yeah,
that would be this area. So
yeah. Where'd
that'd
you
be
go?
Oh,
right
I think I
here.
found it.
Yeah, I found him.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I say greeting.
Oh, yes.
My name is God Hunter.
Yes, what can I do for you?
I wish to participate in your
This
gladiatorial battle.
the man sitting across the desk from you is incredibly fat, and he's dressed in finery, just as he appears to look right there. And he's got like food dribbling down his cheek. He's got like a sandwich to the side. He seems very distracted. You wish to participate, you said?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I have a sign-up roster. Who would you be? He's kind of looking you over.
God Hunter, but I don't know how to really write my name.
Well, you have to sign the sheet in order to compete.
You can just sign with an X.
What's an X?
Like a cross. 2 lines that are crossed.
Okay, so I draw a cross.
That looks more like a T to me.
Well, that's what she told me.
Very
That's
well.
like your
I'll write
signature.
it down as God Hunter, and he just
Okay, there
he
you
just
go.
signs your name for you. Make your mark.
I make a mark. I make some type of tribal looking mark. You know,
Yeah.
kind of like the designs that are dyed into my red fur with the white ghost berries. You know,
We're
some type of
holding
tribal looking
competitions every 3 days. There's not one for the next 3 days.
All right, 3
Where
days.
can I send word for you when it's time to compete?
Cutlass, the Cutlass. I'm staying at the Cutlass.
All right. Well, are you aware of the circumstances you're getting yourself involved in? This is for the sport of the upper class of the city to watch warriors and beasts slay our prisoners. As long as you have no moral quandaries about such acts, you're welcome to compete.
Well, they're all found guilty, I suppose.
Usually.
But yeah. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, I was told that we could fight great beasts too.
If you wish to try and challenge yourself against some of the beasts we've captured, that is your choice. But they are quite ferocious.
Okay. I'm a great warrior. I'll fight anything.
Very well. The next circuit is purse reward is 1,000 gold. You enter at your own risk. You must enter in single combat.
Okay.
Very well. As long as you
Very well.
understand the terms of the arrangement.
Okay. Will do.
Okay. Well, I'm a busy man here today, and unless there's anything else or anyone else wants to sign up for this competition.
I look back. Anybody else want to sign up?
I'm gonna watch. Where do I get tickets to this thing?
You can purchase the tickets the day of here at my office.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so let's go. And go to the front of the gates now.
Okay. So remember, 3 days from now.
3 days from now.
Yes.
Yep.
Remind me if you think it's time, but I'll try and
Yeah, I
remember.
Okay.
Um,
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised you want to
Gauntlet-
kill people that may be innocent.
No. I wanted to fight great monsters in battles. They're not necessarily innocent. They've been proven guilty. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But I do love proving myself in battles.
Okay.
All right. I'm surprised Gauntlet didn't sign up for Julian. Okay, so walk all to the entrance. The entrance to meet the scout to make sure Gimbo and Gumbo enter the city with our prisoner that we turn over to the guard captain Williams.
Okay.
good.
So you're heading back to the gates.
Yes.
Remy's gonna look for like a hot dog stand type of deal. I want to eat and walk.
Okay. A hot
And
dog
I keep
stand.
my eyes peeled for any red fingers.
Okay. And make a perception check to look out for red fangs. And Rummy, you don't see a hot dog stand, by the way.
No one selling sandwiches.
Well, you're near the market, but you're heading in the wrong direction.
Okay.
You see people selling stuff, but yeah. It's the wrong Rummy token.
I say, there's our companion, Gimbo and Gumbo.
Hold on, I'm getting everybody else set up here.
Okay. Godoki.
Yeah, I'm getting everybody else's tokens on here. Julian and Rummy. We had the gimped Rummy token on there. So yeah, you meet one of the guards that were kind of assigned to this area, and he's standing watch here, and he says, "State your business."
We're here to meet the scout who is supposed to let our two other companions and a captured prisoner into the city that we must turn over to Captain William.
Oh, very well. I heard about this. Okay, lower the gates! And then he calls to some of the guards above who promptly lower the gates down. And he says, okay, and he walks out with you. He's like, point out your friends and tell them to come this way.
Okay.
And they've been just chilling the whole time. And they, do you call to them?
I say, Gimbo, Gumbo, come
God
bring your
Hunter.
wagons of good and
Oh,
and
my friend!
bring my captured prisoner with me.
Oh, we've been here for days. What took so long?
Well, we tried our best. There's just too much to explain over a few seconds. We have to actually sit down and have a conversation.
Okay, well,
just
how did
just
you
be
manage to
thankful.
get us entry to the city?
By performing some task and nobility.
Rex runs up to you guys and starts wagging his tail, licking Julian on the face and stuff.
Yeah, he'll get his scratches.
Yeah. Well, let's head in.
Yep. Okay,
My
let's
shop
go.
is on the northeastern end of the city, but I'll follow you as far as that, depending on where you're going.
Do you need us to escort you to the shop?
No, we know our way.
Well,
Damn.
be careful. There's
Luskanites.
red fangs about.
Is there now?
Yeah.
You've encountered more of them.
Yep. We encountered
Indeed.
one called Orange Fang, and we destroyed him.
You see that, Gumbo? I told you they were good. Yes, they seem very capable. Let's make haste to our shop and see about getting some rest. Finally, I'm tired of sleeping in the cart. Will you guys take care of him now? We've watched him.
Yeah, I take the prisoner with me.
Okay. They say, well, if you ever need us, we're right by the stable master on the northeast corner of town. Oh, and of course, stop by for a reward for all your services. I have something in my shop I could probably, give you as a reward. And just come to see me then, whenever you're ready.
Very well.
And then
Very well. We shall.
they saunter off and they head on their own way after you guys kind of walk a little while with them and head to the city. Now, where are you guys heading? Are you guys gonna just keep with them, or are you gonna head somewhere else?
Well, we got to drop the prisoner back off at the quarters.
Okay, so are you going to just drop him off and leave him with Captain Williams, or do you want to talk
Yes.
to Captain Williams again?
No, we're going to drop him off, tell Captain Williams that here's our prisoner, and then we're going to leave.
All right, so you guys do that.
Yes.
The whole time you're traveling, it doesn't take long with Starling running you through the city so quickly. You don't encounter any fangs or anything at that point, but you're back at the prisoners' carnival, and you decide where you go from there.
All right. So did we level? We completed a couple quests.
You leveled?
Yeah, we completed 2 quests right there.
You did.
We got Gumbo and Gimbo in the city.
Well, you have to take a long rest again to get your level. So, where?
I thought that was only if you're like in a dungeon.
No, I require you to long rest.
Okay.
We're gonna just make that a rule. Sound
Okay.
fair?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Where the hell is? Oh, there
Yeah,
it
makes
is,
sense.
Carnival. So you guys are back there again.
Cool maps, by the way.
Yeah. I
Very
like
good
some
map.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get full quest experience and level up to, what is it, level 8 now?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back through my cool maps and triple the number of enemies that I put in all. 'Cause you guys are just a fucking steamrolling powerhouse. There's 6 of you, so I have the right to kind of exaggerate some of these fights. So I try to make them powerful enough where I don't have to, but the action economy just kills me all the time. So, and the silence spell doesn't help.
Yeah, 10 kobolds are more dangerous than one boss.
It's true. It's very true. All right, so if you guys want to go level up now tonight, that'll take a while, but we should probably do that later, since we still have quite a while to go. And what do you want to do? You want to follow up on any other leads? By the way, you're nearby the market. It's an interesting place to check out in town. You've heard that there are some merchants there that may be interesting, and such like. You are near the market.
Okay.
So
Let's check out the market.
Let's do it.
you want to head there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm heading you to the market then. Market district. As you enter the market district, you notice that it is a much busier atmosphere than most of the Luskan streets. There's many people coming to and fro. There's lots of merchant stands around, this and that and the other thing. So guards are posted throughout the streets, so they are keeping watch on the merchants and making sure that they don't get robbed or had anything stolen from them. So let me load up your tokens here. Starling, Gauntlet, Rummy, Fulian, and God. All right, there you go.
Okay. Thank you.
As you come down the street, you're sort of like heading northeastish. To your right, there are several stalls of merchants here. And then to the left, it looks like a local tavern in the area. You're not sure the name, but it's definitely a place of interest here in the market square.
Okay.
1 minute here. You guys are free to explore what you want. You see some
What's
merchants
that?
like calling to you saying, "Come on, come see what I have, friend."
I'm looking
What's
for anything
this
to eat.
building? Do I know?
You there in the tunic. Yes, come closer, my friend.
Which building?
Greetings and solicitations. Welcome.
It looks like just another market square building. The doors are currently shut to it. You don't believe they're open right now? Most of the merchants are operating out in the street. It's like a bazaar.
I was about
You know?
I was about to tell you what a great job you're doing playing the market call guy.
Oh.
Okay. So where might I see like the name of this establishment? This one.
Yeah. You look closely and you see a small sign hanging there. It says the Silent Seagulls Pub. It's more of a tavern than an inn per se. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Silent Seagulls.
Okay, I look and see what this lady's selling. Looks like meat, maybe.
Actually, she says, "Oh, come. Yes, take a look. I have much exotic spices for you and plenty of meats. Like, what can I do for you?" You get the sense that she has a southern accent, like maybe she's from down south, from like or Kalimport, the southern kingdoms, not the north.
Okay. I smile, but I just keep walking.
Oh, hello there. This guy turns to face you guys. He's like, "Oh, friends, will you please come see my wares? I have many interesting items that you might find rare and excellent."
Who's this one?
This guy right here.
I say, this guy. I say rare.
Of course they're rare.
What kind of rare stuff do you got?
Well, I have, well, why don't you take a look at my inventory? And then he gives you guys a list of, let's see here. This is his list. I'm going to show this to you guys in your journal. It should say merchant list. It's different than Delman's inventory, which is a different shop. It'll just say merchant list on there. Are you the adventuring type, lady?
Yeah, I like to adventure and collect stories of my adventure.
Oh, well, my wares will help you create the greatest stories ever told. I have a nice set of gloves here. I believe they're very useful for second story work. And this dagger is beautiful, wouldn't you say? And he just kind of like runs his hands along it like it's this exotic weapon, you know. And he shows it to you. Yeah. Very, very powerful in the right hands. Yes.
What's this instrument of illusions?
Oh, well, why don't you click on the link and it'll show you. Does it pop up? All right, I'll show it to you now. So now you should be able to. Oh, it's so beautiful, isn't it? It plays like a charm, and there's magic in it, I swear. While you play this instrument, you can create harmless, illusory visual effects within a 5-foot radius, centered on the instrument. If you are a bard, the radius increases to 15 feet. Sample visual effects include luminous musical notes, a spectral dancer, butterflies, and gently falling snow. The magical effects have neither substance nor sound, and they are obviously illusory. The effects end when you stop playing. Well, are you interested? Look at me. Even it allows me to play it with ease. And you seem like you're the talented bardic type. This would be wondrous in your hands, lady.
I'm pretty good. I got 3 instruments so far.
But you've never
There's a
owned one
house-
like this, have you?
No.
It's on
There's a-
it's on sale for 300 gold. You don't want to pass this opportunity up before someone else snatches it, right?
No, that's okay. Thank you, though.
Oh, okay. Well, please have a look around and see if there's anything that interests you.
What's the Hat of Wizardry do?
You want to know about the Hat of Wizardry? Well,
Not for me, but for one of my.
Let me
people
show
online.
you. And then he pulls it out, and he goes over all the things that it can do, and he says, "This antiquated hat." Well, he doesn't say that. It's an antiquated hat. It's cone-shaped, adorned with gold crescent moons and stars. While you're wearing it, you gain the following benefits. You can use this as a spellcasting focus for your wizard sorcerer spells. You can try to cast a cantrip that you don't know. The cantrip must be on the wizard or sorcerer spell list, and you must make a DC 10 Intelligence Arcana check. If the check succeeds, you cast the spell. If the check fails, so does the spell, and the action used to cast the spell is wasted. In either case, you can't use this property again until you finish a long rest.
Yeah, I don't know about this hat.
Oh, well, it's a wondrous item. Are you
Well,
sure
tell
you're not
me.
interested?
I'm positive. But
How
I'll tell all
much?
my friends about it. And I message all my friends, this guy's got a hat
How much is the
of
Spellkeeper
wizardry.
belt?
Oh. That's, I would say I could part with it for 2,000 gold pieces. Are you interested?
Maybe.
You know, you guys can persuade and shit like that, you know.
I'm hideous though.
It can be yours today for a measly sum of 2,000 gold.
I might be back. And I'm gonna look for something to eat.
Very well. Is anyone else looking at his wares still? Right now?
He has cool stuff. I'm all kitted out, but there's a couple of things here that are interesting.
There's a few things, yeah. I put a couple of goofy items in here on purpose, just to make
Yeah,
things
but that
fun.
hat, for example, shouldn't be underestimated.
No, it shouldn't. That's true. That's why it's going for 600 gold at least, you know. Anything else?
We'll be back.
Okay. Well, I will be here. And the guy next to him, and the next stall
Can you
over,
guys hear me?
sells. Now we can, yeah.
Sorry. I'm about to say that heavy crossbow looks cool. I don't have
Yeah.
a price by it though.
You may need to ask him. Or
Yeah.
he'd sell that to you. The guy next to him sells. It looks like he has a lot of potions. So you could probably purchase greater healing potions from him for whatever they sell for. I can look that up if you want. If anyone's interested, he has all types of potions. So any low tier potions he has, like uncommon potions, he can sell you.
How much were they?
Depends. So let me see. Potion. Most of them are like between 100 to 200 gold. Some range up to maybe 3. Yeah, like 180 gold for most. Like a potion of water breathing's a 180. Potion of mind reading 180. Potion of invisibility 180. Potion of heroism 180. Potion of climbing 180. Potion of greater healing is 150. Potion of fire breath is 150. I can make a separate inventory list for him later, but I'm just going to use this for now. He's got potions like that, so yeah. Potion of diminution is 270. A potion of growth is 270. Potion of gaseous form is 300. Potion of resistance 300. Universal solvent is 300. He has that. He's got some low level, first level spell scrolls. Yeah, you'd have to like see what he has. He has a necklace of fireballs with 2 beads attached to it. It's been used. He's selling it for 500 gold.
I'll ask him if he buys scrolls.
Yes, I'd be interested.
How about this one? And I hand him a spell scroll of grease.
Grease.
It's level 1 conjuration.
Level 1s usually sell for, I think, 100. He offers you 50 gold for it.
Yeah, I'll sell it.
You're gonna sell it? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you for your business, my friend. He gives you 50 gold pieces. Is there anything else I can do for you?
And then I will buy a potion of greater healing.
Yeah, that's what did I say? 180.
No,
150.
150. 150. Yeah. Sells you that for 150.
Okay. Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you, friend. Come back anytime. My name is Vincini.
Okay. I'll write that down.
You see a guy over here. It looks like he's peddling chickens, and he says, "My friend, my friends." He's over here. Yeah, we have fine chickens here. You want some? You get some from Antonio Garibaldi. Come over and see what I have. He's selling chickens on the street.
How about rabbit? Does he have any rabbit?
Oh, I have the finest rabbit meat you ever find in Luskin. Yes. My friend, come here.
How much for a few of rabbit?
I sell you 4 of these hairs for 50 gold today. It's a good deal, yeah.
Well, we do need to feed Raging Pete. Okay, let's give him 50 gold.
You give him 50 gold, okay. He
Yep.
takes your money, hands you the rabbits. Pleasure doing business with you, my friend. My large friend, actually. I don't know your name, but I would love to do business with you again. You seem to have very nice gold.
Kind of expensive for rabbits.
These are the finest rabbits you can find in the area.
I don't need fine rabbits. I need them for food.
Of course you do. What else would you need a rabbit for, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I give you 1 extra for a first-time buyer. How's that sound?
Okay.
50 gold, my friend.
All right.
Pleasure doing business. And if you need chicken, come to me. Antonio Garibaldi.
Okay.
Okay, so you walk away with 5 rabbits. They're alive rabbits, by the way. And they're all in tiny little cages.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
They really look cute.
Yeah, I take one out of
God
the
Hunter,
cage and
you need to make a
snuggle it.
charisma saving throw.
No.
Make a charisma save.
And
I'm gonna
I
tie
lick
'em-
it like I'm kind of giving it a bath.
I'm gonna tie them all by their feet and throw them over my shoulder.
Except for this one.
Make a charisma
Right? I named her.
save.
I named her
first.
Ears.
Oh my god! And I gotta fight with the woman about my rabbit.
Oh, look, she's asleep.
All right, God Hunter, you do not succumb to the charms of cute rabbits, and you feel perfectly comfortable slinging them over your shoulder like as if they were just hunks of meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing like Eskimo kisses.
Aww. Gauntlet, what are you thinking about these creatures? Do you realize what he intends to do with them? Are you indifferent? You're programmed to protect
Gauntlet's
life,
probably
aren't you?
processing it. He is. But I've also seen my friends eat meat before.
That is true, but you've never seen them alive before they've been turned into meat.
That is true. Gauntlet's probably processing this. He's probably not entirely sure how to respond.
Are you making a statement that these are foraging Pete, so he doesn't eat the poor horses that he's stabled by, or go running through the city and find some other poor victim, or ends up being put down himself by the guard?
Okay. Gauntlet, do you feel sad or do you feel nothing?
Instead of putting them over your shoulder like that, could we not simply leave them in their cages until you must do what you have to do?
I start hopping.
Oh my god.
Are you
Can we
hopping
not-
around him or what?
Yeah. This one
It
is my
does seem
very best
overly
friend.
cruel.
I put them in their cages. Bye.
I love her.
Maybe you want to keep one, Starling.
You are not keeping that rabbit, Starling.
I just want to keep it for a little while and tell how much I love it. She loves me.
Well, don't you love Raging Pete?
Her name is Years.
Well, don't you love Raging Pete?
Yeah, I'll catch the mouse for him.
Raging Pete don't eat mouse.
I'll even take out
Too
the
small.
bones first, like he likes it.
But we got to make sure Raging Pete stays well fed, so he doesn't eat some poor person's horse. We don't want him
Okay,
doing that.
I understand. I start crying, but I give the rabbit back.
Well, how about this? We can keep them for pets for we'll feed them a couple a day, so 3 days. But you could feed them and pet them until then,
Yay!
and don't grow too attached though.
I hop around some more and keep licking the rabbit.
All right, so where else are we going?
I think we could probably go into this establishment. Finny and
You're cutting out a lot
get
there.
people talking. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's probably your threshold settings.
Oh, okay. Maybe hear what people are talking about.
God Hunter, you're walking into a wall.
Is this the wall?
You're going in the right way, yeah.
Oh.
So you notice behind the bar is a squat-looking dwarf with an eye patch on. He says, "Welcome to the Seagull." Have a seat. My girls will be with you soon. And yeah, you look around. There's not many patrons here today. There's a couple waitresses here.
Yeah, this place is dead.
How much is a
Maybe.
sandwich?
Maybe 5 silver for a roast beef sandwich.
Slam the 5 silver down.
Okay. Yeah.
Hungry.
We'll bring it to the bar then.
Yep.
Very good. He whistles over. He says, "Kelly." She says, "Yeah, boss." And she walks over. Send a order upstairs and tell them to bring it down to the bar. 1 roast beef sandwich. And she says, "Okay." And she heads back upstairs. You think she's heading upstairs, and then she goes to the back of here and goes out through the back. After a few moments, she returns and brings you a plate with your roast beef sandwich.
Alright.
Got it? There you go. Enjoy. And she just kind
Thank
of
you.
goes on her way. Over here, there's a woman clad in chainmail and Gauntlet. You notice that she stands up and walks over to you. She's like, "You, I know you. I know what you are. You are the guardian of Torm, aren't you?" And she notices the symbols on you, the fist of Torm, and then she unravels her cloak. She's like, "My name is Powum. I serve the mighty Torm as well, and I've been searching for you for a while." She's speaking to you.
Yes, I was in the temple when it was attacked. I was activated. I do not know what happened before, but I know the cult of the vortex attacked, and I have sworn to destroy them.
Well, I'm glad that you have you've made it here to Luskin. I've been searching for some of those vortex cultists for some time, and I believe I have some leads that we should talk about.
Indeed, we should.
She just kind of she says to you, "Please follow me over here for a moment." Julian, you notice out of the corner of your eye, what is your passive wisdom? It's like
15 passive perception.
all the waitresses are paying very close attention to Gauntlet now. You're just observing this in the background.
And I would
Okay.
also motion to my friends to follow me.
But none of them are in listening distance, right?
But they're quite a bit away from you, yeah.
Yeah, so be sitting down next to Gauntlet and just almost a whisper, "This place has ears."
Perhaps we should go somewhere more private.
She says, "If you think it necessary, do you have a place that would suit us?"
We do have a room in another inn.
And
I mean, this place is pretty private. Nobody's here.
That's true, but Julian mentioned something about this place, so
Oh, yeah.
We could go to the sewers.
Rami, what is your wisdom score?
12. So +1.
Okay. When you were talking to the bartender, he seemed really nervous to you.
Huh.
Yeah.
By the way, Mike, I did not go sit at the table. I'm sitting back here where I have, like, vision where I can see everything from here to my friends over here. Yeah.
Do we wish to leave then, my friend? If you don't feel safe, we should talk elsewhere.
I'll look to Julian.
They just look funny.
Oh,
It might be safe. It's just we try to be cautious.
I'll whisper to Julian that I think the bartender might be nervous about something. Maybe the Red Fang are near.
Oh.
And they're all sort of constantly glancing over at your table now, but pretending not to. You're getting the impression they're trying to keep their observations private. They're going.
And I go up to this bartender and I ask him if he has any carrots. Do you have any carrots?
We have soup.
But just like a big raw carrot. Do you have that?
Yeah, I'll send Kelly back to get you some.
And then I ask him what he's thinking about. What you thinking about?
I'm sorry.
What are you thinking about?
What am I? I'm thinking. I'm here to serve you. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, what
Seems
else?
very taken back by your question. It seems very out of place.
Yeah, I'm just curious. You seem a little nervous.
Why would I be nervous?
Exactly.
You don't, now keep in mind, you don't, like, telling him he seems nervous isn't going to make a lot of sense to him, but he's, yeah, so he's looking at you funny right now, kind of cross-eyed, like not cross-eyed, but he's giving you this sort of a stare.
Yeah. I try to convince him that I'm really just a goofy, curious cat lady.
Make a deception check.
It's not deception, that's true.
No, you're making a deception check.
Oh, okay.
Damn, she rolls good all night.
Yeah, she does. He kind of gives you the look of like, look, you seem like a nice cat and all, but I really have work here to do. I'm trying to keep this a clean place. Got to get back to that. Unless you need us on the water, I'll bring that carrot out for you.
Thank you. That's really for my bunny. Her name's Ears.
Well, that's great.
So,
you have a bunny.
Yeah. And then I secretly message Julian, Gauntlet, that I'm trying to keep them distracted.
You have several other eyes on you probably by now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, we have two options now. We have a pleasant talk here, and try not to be too specific about it. Or we go back to the Prisoner's Carnival and ask Captain Williams if we can't get a place where we can have a bit of peace and quiet.
I like the.
It's not a terrible idea. I agree.
Let's do that then.
I wait for everybody to go out, and I'm the last one out while I'm watching their back.
Can I make an insight check? Just while we're walking out, looking at these at the wenches, like if they are looking at us just because we're a weird group, or if there's any intent behind that, and they're like actually trying to spy, or are they nervous? Are they afraid? Something like that.
And I'm also curious, are they mostly like staring toward Gauntlet and Palom, or just at us as a group entirely?
My insight is not great, but I'll try anyway.
Mike, you there?
I guess I'll do the same because I
Sorry,
asked.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah. Julian, you're not sure. You're not sure
Yeah,
what
people.
they're on about. Gauntlet, you feel that they are quietly observing you. They're looking at all of you, keeping a close eye on you, but they're mostly focused on you and Palom now. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we should go.
You guys leave.
Yeah. I said I was the last one out. Because I'm watching everybody's back.
Yeah, and like the guards' quarters were right beside the marketplace, right?
Yep.
So we can ask Captain Williams if we can have his cell for a bit, for example.
Well, we could pretend we're there on business to see if he found out information that we don't know about the Red Fangs since we turned the prisoner. Sounds good.
Which way you
Sounds
guys
like a
heading
plan.
on the map here?
Came from this way,
Back
right?
toward the prisoners' carnival.
Alright,
Yeah.
this way. Alright. Load that one up. Okay. You're at the prisoners' carnival.
Well, I say hello, Captain Williams. Did you find any new information that might be helpful for us with the prisoner that I turned over?
Not yet. We haven't had a chance to go over and interrogate him too much.
I have a question, sir. Do you have any private quarters that we may discuss matters in private without being overheard by ears? For the city does not seem to be a safe place to talk about certain business. You know what
Well, seeing as you helped me, I don't suppose I can deny you that for now. Yeah, step over here. We'll use my office, and then
Okay.
he leads you to his office over here. Through here, and there's some men hanging about there in his office, and he takes you in here.
Where's that chick at?
I gotta load her in real quick.
Okay.
I gotta find it. Damn it. Forgetting how to spell the damn chick's name. Yeah, that's how I thought I spelled it. Yeah, that's where she's at. Okay, there she is. Alright, she's with you now. Says, I'll be all in my business. Don't stay too long, though, and inform the guards when you're completed with your affairs here.
Very well.
Is everybody here? Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like-
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She says, okay, is it safe now? You trust these city guards?
Yes, I do. I honestly believe I do.
She's talking to Gauntlet, but
Yeah,
Oh.
we certainly trust the captain.
We can still hear the tavern.
yeah, I'm just using it as ambience.
Okay.
Yeah. Very well. If you trust him, I suppose we don't have any cause for concern here. Why did you wish to leave the other place, the tavern, the Seagull?
Who is?
The wenches
You
were looking
heard
for.
something or saw something?
Well, Rami said the innkeep was acting weird and were collecting quite a few looks from the wenches. Something was off. And they were looking at the two of you in particular. I don't like being spied on.
Probably safest to be somewhere where we cannot be overheard by them.
All right, speak your business.
Can't hear you again, Mike. Not sure if you're cutting out or
yes.
something.
Was I cutting out?
No,
Yeah.
you just
We
wasn't
couldn't hear
talking.
you at all.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was muted. Sorry. She says, so I see you've taken a name then. You call yourself Gauntlet?
Yes, the name was given to me by people I saved on the road after the symbol on my forehead.
Of course. It's natural for them to assume that's your name, I suppose. You are a guardian of Torm. Don't forget that you are not truly alive. However, I have need of your services. There are members of this cult here in Luskin, and I've tracked one here. I don't know his name yet, but I believe that he is involved in some kind of shenanigans, possibly at the Temple of Auril here in Luskin. I've been searching for weeks. I think he is a Durgar. That much I know. Tracked him from a region where people spotted a Durgar priest of some sort performing rituals on the innocent south of Neverwinter. And my trail led me here to Luskin. And a few days ago, I've heard rumors that in the Temple of Auril, they have been sacrificing some of the priests. I don't have much to go on, but I believe this is his work because I got a good look at the sacrificial remains of one of them in the courtyard of the temple. And it was uncanny, the similarities between this one and the ones prior. Tell me, Gauntlet, do you recall what it was that you were protecting in the Temple of Torm before they were all slain?
No, but I know I was supposed to get something back that they took.
Yes. Yes. You should get it back. This cult of the Vortex is in service to a Dark Lord, and his name is Savar Vortex. What we were guarding in the Temple of Torm was a soul fragment of his. Now, understand this. If they have this in their possession, what they are going to try to do is use it to revive him and bring him back into the land of Toro. How much do you know of his history?
I do not think we have learned very much other than that he was a very powerful spellcaster and summoner of demons.
That is correct. He was, and ages ago, he covered the entire northern realms and parts of the south and east in an army of death, almost wiping out all of civilization in the process. That's why the Guardians of Torm swore to protect and guard this soul fragment. The Arcanist cannot destroy these things. They are way too powerful, and they don't truly exist here except in terms of its physical container. The soul resides elsewhere. So if you destroy this one, it will survive the trip into another one that he has programmed. They've tried it many times, and all attempts at divining its location have failed over the centuries. So,
And you believe it is now here in Luskan?
that is what I believe, yes. This priest is a known associate of the Vortex cult. That I know. I do not have a name, but I know he's up to no good here. So what I propose is that we wait until the ceremonial festivals of Auril occur. These are occurring in 5 days from now. During that time, we could enter the temple and seek out this individual. Otherwise, we will not be able to gain access easily. I've been scoping it out for over a week now. I have found no weaknesses in their defenses. It is a walled city of ice within the city of Luskan. It's sort of like, she describes it sort of like a fortress, basically, the outer area, and then the inner area is like a sanctum, and like internally it's a temple inside there. They venerate Auril here quite a bit, the goddess of winter and cold.
What would we need to do in order to gain entry?
Well, they will have worshippers in the courtyard at that time, under heavy observation. I will try to fabricate some acolyte clothing for us to don and enter that way. We will use surprise to enter, or subtlety. We'll pose as normal acolytes during the ceremony and see if we can find a way in.
I agree. I think we should definitely proceed with this plan. Does anyone else have any other ideas or thoughts on this?
Yeah,
Sounds-
well, this
I'm
sounds
done.
like a plan we should do in the future. Yes.
Remember, come seek me out in 4 days so we can get ready. Actually, wait 5 days, she says. The ceremony happens in the evening.
Very well. In the meantime, we have been investigating other links to the cult, including these Red Fangs. We hope to do something about them.
Is that so? I've heard they've plagued the city, but I don't know much about their goings-on.
Where should we meet in 5 days?
Where are you staying?
Cutlass.
I will meet you there.
Very well.
In the meantime, I have business elsewhere in the city, and I will procure the clothing we need.
Excellent.
Is that all we have here? And she points around to your companions.
Yes.
We have one more.
I see. Then I shall procure at least 7 of them. What sizes do you all wear? No, she so she, you know, you get the sense, Gauntlet, she's a very powerful cleric. You see that she carries a holy symbol at her side, like a spell-casting focus. She's definitely a true cleric of Torm, otherwise she wouldn't have that. And you don't detect evil around her, you detect only goodness. If you were to use your ability
but yeah.
to do that. She looks like maybe an Azamar to you.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's got sort of the god touch look.
Okay then, it is agreed. 5 days' time.
Very well. Well, I shall be off. Good luck in your investigations.
To you as well.
And then she starts heading out to go about her business.
Man, that's a lot of quests we're picking up today. So much information.
Yeah, you gotta write it all down. So.
Yeah, so just on a little side note, do we want to establish a date for the place we're at now? Because with 3 days coming and then 5 days, it might get a bit complicated. Things accumulate.
So
I was thinking the same thing.
I think, yeah, let me bring up the calendar real quick. What did we say when we started heading to Luskin? We said it was what, fall, I think?
Yeah, I think summer was the previous thing.
Let's see, time in the realms, 14. I'm looking at the Sword Coast Adventurers Guide.
Yeah, I think I remember you saying it was starting to get cold.
Yeah, so it's probably October, which would be the month Marpanoth, spelled like this. That's the month you're in. And we'll say it's the 15th today. It's 15 Marpanoth. That's a good idea. Good idea.
Yeah, I'll just put that somewhere in the quest.
Yeah. So for her, 20th of Marpanoth, and then 3 days from now, the 18th, is when the bouts are happening here in the Prisoners' Carnival.
Yep.
Yeah. And if we run out of shit to do, we're just gonna go do it. You guys can you can always speed up time, so that's you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can say you just hang out at the Cutlass for a day, or you know. Now where are you guys off to?
I want to go to the Shrine of Tempest.
Oh, really? You want to go speak to the cleric?
Yeah, I want to go
Same.
to Cleric of Tempest.
So you're going back to Black Sail Street?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on the way to the Cutlass anyways.
That's true. Let's see here. That was Powum. By the way, her name is spelled like this. So for the quest log for you guys, that's her first name, and that's her last name, Powum Uwil.
I was way off.
Yeah, sorry. Alright, so back to the Black Sail Street. You want to head?
Yeah.
What is your intention when you get there, just so I understand? Like, you just
Well, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna tell them that we went down and we found that the foe that was desecrating your temple, and we almost defeated him in great battle, but he managed to escape through a portal cowardly, and that I seek his guidance because he told me to come back if I'm interested in worship, so or in his god. That's why too. And then I'm going to tell him that I'm entering to do great battle 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah. That I seek that God's favor.
Okay. Well, we'll see what he has to say then. Let's take a look here. Black Sail Street, where are you? There it is. Okay, you guys are over here.
Yep.
K-Pax is with you though. Get rid of K-Pax. Okay, so you guys return to the priest.
Yes. I'm telling him greetings, priest.
Ah, greetings, brother God Hunter. What brings you back?
So, we found the one that desecrated your temple. And
Indeed.
we almost defeated him in combat. But he escaped like a coward through a portal before we had a chance to deal the finishing blow.
Some foul magic, I suppose.
And you got interest. And as you see, I'm a warrior, and I like to prove myself in battle. And I signed up to do battle in 3 days at the gladiatorial battle.
At the carnival, I suppose.
Yeah. Yes. I seek your God's blessing.
Well, Tempus will certainly be with you, brother. However, the carnival has strict rules. I am not allowed to aid you directly, if that is what you seek.
Of course not. No, I do not. I'm very capable. I
I hope you are.
But like I said, I do not worship the gods, and I never have. Where I come from, there are no gods.
Well,
We
let me
just
give you
always
some.
worshipped our ancestral spirits. But I seek your God's approval and guidance to be a follower.
You are certainly eligible for such a such a thing. However, I will give you some advice. Torm seeks those in his service that...
No, it's Tempest.
Yeah, sorry. Tempest seeks those that will fight fiercely, but fight with fairness. He does not care who it is you slay, but do things in a way that would be worthy of a great warrior.
Oh, yes.
Very
Absolutely.
well, you may use the church to pray to Tempest as you will. Please come see me again. I may have some work for you in the near future if you wish to prove yourself a member of the Church of Tempest.
I will.
Very good.
That's what I came here seeking.
Excellent.
All right. Now we're on our way to the cup.
You're going back to the Cutlass.
Yeah. And
Okay.
take a long rest and spend the rest of the day resting and eating food. And also, I gotta feed Raging Pete. We left Raging Pete alone for like a freaking day or almost the whole day.
It's been maybe 10 hours, maybe 12.
Yeah, well, at least half a day. I go outside and I take the rabbits with me, and I make sure I put the rabbits in a place where they got straw, hay, and give them some fresh lettuce and maybe even corn, drop corn, and stuff like that for them to eat on, and I give Raging Pete a rabbit to eat.
Oh, he freaking loves it.
Okay. He did not kill any of the horses. accidentally, did he?
No, they're all perfectly intact.
Okay, good. Oh, that's a good boy, Raging. Yes, do not harm these other beasts. For you're a valiant beast yourself. Do not need you breaking the law. Damn, he's just letting me have it, ain't he?
Yeah, he's super excited that you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take him out and I wrestle with them.
Have
I
have
wrestle.
you given any deeper thoughts of like his situation? Like, remember that vision
Well-
he gave you, like when you were communicating with him?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's like my spirit brother.
Well, that's one way of thinking of it, but that he said there was a man in robes that did something to him. Remember?
That's true, he did, didn't he?
He did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But he said a man.
I believe he said a man. Well, he thinks it was.
Okay.
You got the image of that in your mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take him out, wrestle around with him, you know, like put him on the ground, wrestle, put him on his back, and you know, we just wrestle and play.
Okay.
All right. Yep.
He seems
And-
satisfied with that.
All right, and then I put him back in the stall, make sure he has fresh water
He
and fresh
does.
bedding to lay on.
Yeah, he seems very well taken care of.
I muck his stall for good measure. All right, and then I go back in, and I guess we find a table and sit down and eat and drink with the rest of the group.
Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you head to the table and get drinks. It'll cost you 5 gold to buy a round.
This table's probably the biggest table for a group right here.
This one?
Okay.
This one?
Yeah, wherever you
Yeah,
guys
this
want to
one.
sit at. Doesn't really
This
matter to me.
Round table.
It's funny
Alright.
how you're always carrying this torch even in broad daylight.
Yeah.
In lit areas too. You're like, I got my
I
torch,
see.
guys.
I can't even see in broad daylight if I don't have it.
You're using up a whole lot of torches, dude.
Yeah. You need to get
Unless
an
it's a
ever
continual
burning
flame.
Yeah.
continual flame. Yeah.
All right. So I tell the bartender, bring us like as much ale as you can, and like a whole half of a lamb or whatever, feast upon.
Yeah, coming right up. And he sends one of the girls to bring it over. She
need
plops
to
all this
regain our-
food down.
We need to regain our strength and our protein and eat up.
Okay, so you do that.
Julian's living on good berries.
Are they low in
I don't-
calories?
I don't eat those fucking berries.
One will keep you fed for a day. And I
That's
can summon 10 a day.
true.
Your
It's
decision
probably-
when
Your
starts
probably
getting
intention. It's probably the idea is to give them out to people who need
Yeah.
sustenance, but yeah, everybody else wants real food though.
Yeah, she's always munching on those though.
Hmm.
Except for Gong, who just stares at you guys while you eat.
Doesn't that cost you a spell slot to cast good berries?
Yeah, if I like usually I do it once a day to heal myself. But if I have a spell slot free in the evening, I just use it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I have food too, and I eat and shit. But
All right, so
K-Pax is back. He's like, "So you guys came back.
oh,
What happened?"
well,
Got-
Well,
Got
we,
bunnies.
You got mugged?
yeah,
Oh,
not
bunnies.
today.
no, not this time. We bumped into someone who knows of me, and of the Vortex, and so we're going to meet up with her again. She'll meet us here in 5 days, and hopefully we can take out a high-ranking member of the Vortex and get back an item that I'm not sure I should talk about it in public.
Okay. Huh.
Yep, and in 3 days I'm gonna join and do battle in the gladiatorium.
Excellent. Perhaps I'll join you down there.
It's single combat only.
Oh, we could take turns, couldn't we? Come on, I'm good for it.
Suppose.
I don't know how he would roleplay his character here, but
Yeah.
I'm just assuming he'd want a piece of the action.
He'd probably bet on
That's
it or
prize
something.
money.
Yeah, he might bet on you. Yeah, that's a good point. So what do you guys? What's your goal at this point? What do you think you're gonna do next?
I think we should rest and then go seek out Gimbo and Gumbo. Well, no, I'm talking to the party. I say so after we feast and actually go upstairs and have a bed and a sleep in a real bed and I think we should go seek out Gimbo and Gumbo in the morning. And what do you guys think we should do till then?
Sounds good to
Besides
me.
rest?
What?
I didn't,
I'm sorry?
Everybody talked at once. I couldn't hear anybody.
I was just agreeing with God Hunter.
What
Yes,
about-
we should probably check on them and maybe head down to the sewers to deal with the Red Fang if we can find them. Yeah.
I think the Red Fang is an elusive, ever-existing problem in the city, but we'll find them and deal with them in all good time.
Don't forget about Guard Captain Williams telling you about what's going on at the docks.
Okay.
Yeah, the fleet
That's right, the docks.
master's quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, how many hours have we been on our feet since our last rest?
Since your last
Think-
rest, maybe 2.
Yeah, so we have a lot of times there's like bright daylight outside, right?
It's probably in the middle of the day right now.
Well, I'm just setting ourselves up to end the campaign where we take a long rest, because I also have to, part myself and use the restroom. Why? I was setting the ending up for us
Mm-hmm.
for the night.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's 3:30 here.
We can end it a little early tonight if you guys want.
Okay.
That works.
Yeah, so decide what you want to do for next week. Do it offline so we
yeah.
don't have to waste time in game.
Well, I
and have a
think I
plan
said,
amongst
yeah.
yourselves.
Yep. All right.
We'll talk
And you
about
want
it
to level
now.
up,
We'll
right?
talk about it now. Yeah, you
Okay,
guys
well,
can level up. Yeah, if you have any questions about leveling up, now would be a good time to ask.
well, 3 of us use D&D Beyond, so it automatically
but I
does it
have
for us.
rules that you need to maybe ask me about. So
I'll roll for HP.
you're gonna roll. You can take the median if you want, but just make sure you get me all your spells, or you're not spell sheets, but your character sheets by next week.
Oof.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'll take the median.
Are we all rolling
Well,
horribly?
if you roll, you don't take the median, Julian.
I think if you roll lesser than
Oh.
half, you do, right?
No, what I do is if you roll a 1, I'll still give you a 2 plus your con.
Alright.
But if you decide to take the median, you take the median.
Okay, so I took the medium, Mike.
Okay. Rummy got his
So my-
median anyway.
so
Gauntlet didn't.
My hit points went up to 101.
Okay. Just
And
do up your sheet. Do up your sheet for me.
yeah, and ability score improvement. I'm probably gonna take a feat.
Oh, level 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
What feat are you planning to take?
That's a great question because I don't know. I was thinking. I mean, there's some really good ones. I have to look at them all, and I'll get. I was thinking about maybe tough.
Tough. Wow. Oh my god. You're pretty tough already. What does that one do again?
Oh, that just bumped my hit points up from 101 to 117.
Really?
Yeah, so that gives me 16 hit points.
16 additional.
What it does, it says tough. Your hit point maximum is increased by an amount equal to twice your level When you gain this feat, whenever gain a level, therefore your hit point maximum increased by additional 2 hit points.
Mhm.
So I mean, I don't know, tough, maybe tough. Or this would be fun, Tavern Brawler. But I don't know, Weapon Master, or that one, that Polearm Master.
That's the one I thought you were
Ooh,
gonna take.
Polearm Master, yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit overpowered. I mean, you can
I
take
think
it,
I'm gonna.
but
I don't know. I might take Polearm Master, to be honest.
yeah, it's probably the best one. But
Yeah, it says when you take the attack action, an attack with only glaive, halberd, quarterstaff, or spear, you can use a bonus action to make a melee attack with the opposite end of your weapon. This attack uses the same ability modifier as primary attack. Weapons damage dice for this attack is a D4, and it deals bludgeoning damage.
yeah,
While you're wielding a glaive, halberd, pike, quarterstaff, spear, other creatures provoke an opportunity attack from you when they enter your reach.
yeah,
Oh, so when they automatically enter my reach, I get an attack of opportunity on them.
that's correct. If
I
you
don't know.
wish to use your reaction to do it, but
Yeah, it doesn't say reaction, but
well, attack
yeah,
of
yeah.
opportunity is a reaction.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it is real. I don't know. I might take Polearm Master, to be honest.
Another good one that would be good for you is probably Sentinel.
But yeah, so that right there would give me 4 attack.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I might take
no,
Polearm
no,
Master.
not
Yeah,
4,
yes,
right?
it will. Yeah, it will.
We have 2.
Yeah, I get 2 attack. So
Yeah.
when I use the attack action,
Yeah.
that means I get to attack twice, and then I get to attack only once as a
Yes.
bonus action. Yeah, so that gives me 3 attack.
Right. 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll give me 3 attacks.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't do super amount of damage.
Yeah, but it is pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Sentinel. Let me see what Sentinel. When you hit a creature, the opportunity attack, the creature become opportunity attack.
Question is, I don't know if that, like, how that modifies, like, the D4,
Oh,
like, if you
this
get
is cool.
bonus.
Mike.
I don't think I think you treat it like an offhand weapon attack.
What do
Because,
you?
like, in other words, you don't get to add your strength modifier to it.
No, it actually says you add all your bonuses to it. It just does a 1d4
No.
bludgeon.
It doesn't say that. It says the weapon's damage die for this attack is a D4, and the attack deals bludgeoning damage.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, it says nothing about adds your bonuses. So it's
it says when you take the attack action, okay, you can use your bonus action, and with the opposite end of weapon, this attack uses the same ability modifier
No, it
as
doesn't.
your primary attack.
Where
I
are
swear
you
that's
reading
what it
this?
says. It's right there on D&D Beyond in the feat.
Well, that's not what it says in the player's handbook.
Hold on. Let me.
Here's what it says in the player's handbook. There may be some misspellings in there.
This is no. I bought the player's handbook on D&D Beyond, and this is what it says.
Paste it in the chat.
That's exactly what it says. That's right from the player's handbook on D&D Beyond.
Same ability modifier as the primary attack, yes.
Yes.
Not the damage modifier. It says the weapon's damage die for this attack is a D4 and it deals bludgeoning damage. So you don't get your bonus to damage. So your strength bonus to damage, that's what I was referring to.
Oh.
Yeah. That has been changed though. I was right, because in the player's handbook it doesn't even say this attack uses the same ability modifier as the primary attack. The weapon's damage. So when you do this, you're only going to roll a D4. That's all you get for damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sentinel's cool. Sentinel says when you hit a creature with opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0. For the rest of the turn, creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you even if they take the disengage action before leaving your
Mhm.
reach, when the creature
It's a,
within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target doesn't have this feat, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. Oh shit!
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
Sentinel for
good
the
one.
yeah. If I didn't have to juggle, if I didn't have to
I-
juggle between charisma and strength, I would totally go for that.
I think that's what I might be taking right there. The Sentinel, yeah. I can't
Sentinel's
be.
good.
You cannot disengage from me at all. Yeah,
Well, you can. You just get that attack for free.
yeah. Well, yeah.
And also,
I still
if you're
attack you
next
even
to a
if you
creature-
disengage.
if you're next to a creature that attacks someone else, other than you, you can also use a reaction to attack them
Yeah,
at
that's
that point too,
yeah.
which is
Hold on.
pretty dang cool.
Yeah, that's probably the best part of it right there, actually.
Hmm
I mean,
That's
sometimes I'll have people use disengage on you, but
That's the Sentinel one. I should have probably typed Sentinel, but yeah.
yeah, decide which one you want.
Oh, change this.
Is anyone else taking a feat or have any ideas
Yeah.
of which feat they're going for?
I want to read through all my stuff first.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Sentinel, Mike.
All right, then that's what you'll go with then.
That's what I go with. My character sheet's done then.
All right, yeah, just don't forget to
I
post
think
it.
I got mine all up to date.
Yeah, don't forget your hit points
Oh,
and
yeah.
writing that new stuff down. Did you get any? No, you don't get any class features at that level because it's the feat
No.
level.
Yeah, you don't get any class features. All right, don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's all you get. God, you guys are getting so powerful. I gotta nerf some people soon.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good
night.
All right. Yeah. Good night.
Everybody out? Heading out?
Yeah, I guess so.
Through feet, but heading out soon. Yeah.
All right.
So stealthy or